Ah, boy, I still love that song. How's it going, Rack of Viewers? Grimgaddy, right back into it more Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition and the beautiful module Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And a very scratchy throat thanks to bronchitis. Hooray. I get to try to BS for 4 straight hours with this throat and this voice. Oh, yay. Can't imagine what that's going to sound like with the voice changer on. That all said, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to attempt to mute myself whenever I feel a really strong cough coming on once in a while. That said, my apologies if I don't always catch it. That said, if anything's to be believed, well, ladies kind of dig the tired, gravelly, sick voice, to my knowledge. Or there's full crap. I can't tell anymore. Or I just don't care. But as I said, welcome back. Where we last left off, instead of being given a heap of gold for each of us, we instead ended up with a deed to the bloody frickin' local tap room that happened to be slightly quote-unquote haunted. And of course, our first thing was to test just how slightly haunted it was by pissing off the local specter. Because why the hell not? Beyond that, not much else, other than just finishing up all the little tribulations in the sewers. Also, my apologies for my Twitch viewers if they happen to notice that the stream seems to be cut off at the end. YouTube's been doing that to me too. I am now religiously recording and making sure I'm recording as being recorded, and it's actually being saved as a recording so I can upload it later. Because frankly, I don't trust Twitch or YouTube streaming service anymore because of that. Ugh. Oh, my throat is freaking killing me. I've been eating cough drops like they're really bad candy. Which is strange, because I think they basically are really bad candy. Oh, Ooda lolly, what a day. What a day. I don't even think I have my voice changer up. Son of a whore, I am just out of it today. Can't wait to hear what Strife sounds like when I start talking like this into it. Let's see here. There's Strife's settings. Oh, this is gonna be good. Well, that all said, we got our wonderful Kenku into the group chat, so let's go ahead and join him real quick, shall we? I'm dying.
Bronchitis, right?
Yes. Do you have your voice changer on? You have an echo.
It's on. Sorry about that.
You're good, dude.
Yeah, we went into a cave for a different group I went in, so I decided, you know what, let's turn on the echo.
Nice, nice. This is gonna be really weird. Strife's gonna have a bug. This unit seems to have contracted some kind of issue with his auditory functions.
Well, at least then you can really be Bumblebee, right?
Oh, good God. The hell, my music changed. Oh, right, I don't have that frickin'... Ooh, actually, that's some good tunes. I'm gonna put that on repeat.
Hi, Locke!
How's it going, merciful DM?
I think he's dead.
How can he be dead? You can't be dead and join the chat.
Maybe it's his ghost. Maybe Hylock never existed to begin with.
Maybe Hylock's the ghost haunting the taproom we own now.
Huh, I can see that as canon. By the way, Hylock, hi. Hello?
No, we still don't hear you, Hylock. I promise I'm not BSing that if you just asked. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Well, at least, oh. Jen!
Yes!
I love
Hi.
this.
I've arrived!
I love this. My voice is freaking shot, and our DM apparently has no voice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
Whoopsies.
is gonna be a fun session.
Oh, totally. And I spend the majority of the day at the hospital, and I am, like, beat to shit, but I'll be fine.
It's that time of the year, I guess, that season.
Well, it's the perks of being a transplant patient. You go spend a freaking day seeing your coordinator and your hepatologist, and then you go get a Doppler to make sure everything's working right.
Sounds like a very tedious and annoying procedure.
It is.
Good to know.
It's an ultrasound that really hurts because the ribs hurt on the right side.
Oh.
I'm a
Sorry
liver
to hear that. I
transplant.
thought it was just flu.
No, liver transplant, so...
Speaking of flu and bullshit, freaking, this is the worst snowstorm I've ever seen in the Pacific Northwest in decades. It's still freaking going.
Jeez.
I just laugh at everyone on the roads too, because it's like, haha, you guys need to spend 2 years in Wyoming. You don't know what snow is.
And I just thought it was hot, you know?
Nah, it's bipolar. And it gets kind of freaky when you know exactly when it's winter because, well, you'll literally go to work, it'll be sunny, everything's dry, it's actually a fairly good temperature. You don't feel like, wearing a jacket or anything. You get off work, walk outside, you can't even find your car.
There you go.
One day, Hylock. One day.
Did you, change something or a setting or something, Hylock?
Reset your voice settings. It usually works for me.
Are you plugged in? Have you attempted to turn it off and then on again?
We might just try that with Strife to fix his little voice audio
There's nothing.
Device bug.
There's nothing gonna fix him right now. You know what sucks though? I really wish I could just tap into this particular voice set. I could put so many uses to this. Just kind of like a naturally robust, kind of growly undertone almost.
Interestingly enough, you sound like Strife only without the reverberation.
No shit.
Okay, that explains it.
Is it actually not plugged in? Well, shit, you know what? I'm just gonna turn the frickin' pitch off on this then. Since apparently I'm not gonna need that. Since I naturally now just have a fucking -1 decibel pitch baritone now.
Plugged in, not muted. Even if I was, I should be able to hear you guys. Hey!
Hey,
How are
what's
you,
up, guys?
Straga boy? Hylock's having voice issues, and so is Grim.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Grim.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is my natural speaking. Yeah, this is my natural speaking voice now.
Alright.
Ain't that a bitch?
No, you need to start going more mafia with this new voice.
Oh dear sweet God.
No, ain't that a bitch?
I don't know how to give advice for Hylock's situation, so...
Like I said, best I got is he needs to check his settings. Like,
Yeah, I usually just reset mine if I can't hear anybody. Usually what I do.
oh, hold on. I need maybe I can troubleshoot this with him.
Today's video is brought to you by Razer headsets. Razer headsets, the best in quality soundscapes.
I mean, I can't really argue with that because I'm using a Razer right now. Both on my microphone as a Razer and my headset as a Razer.
You mentioned that you had that set.
Mine, I don't know what brand this thing is. It's not a Logitech. Oh, it's a Logitech, I think. I'm using a Logitech.
I trust Logitech for like mouses and keyboards and shit.
It's a Logitech headset speaker combo thingy.
Hylock, speak to us.
He's not going to. It's still broken.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help him out in the friggin' chat the best I can.
I
best,
would, but I'm about as helpful as a broken
Robot?
anything.
like the best I
Yeah.
got is for whatever reason, because he can't hear us either. So I'm wondering if it's just his Discord doing it, or if it's actually his settings.
Try
Well-
using the using the
Man, if you haven't
Windows
updated Discord in a
version.
while, that might be it.
Oh god, yeah.
instead of using like the app, use the other version of it.
But why?
Whoa.
That's the term I'm looking for. Thank you.
What the fuck just happened there?
What happened? What?
My fucking Discord like just reset on me. But it wasn't like a hard reset.
It does that. It does that.
I was literally sitting there trying to type out something and it just went blank on me and everyone went quiet. I was like, what the fuck? Now am I broken?
Yes.
This is why I'm really happy I spent like a solid fucking hour earlier just double checking, make sure everything's going right or doesn't need an update or some bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit at least once a month, dude.
I do it every day I stream because I don't trust anything.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Wait, maybe with the new voice, kind of like put some Barry Wyatt-esque on your channel.
Oh dear sweet god.
Hello, fellas. Hello there, gamers. And if you're wanting to see some sultry gaming action,
Yeah, sadly with this new voice also comes a very estranged attitude towards stuff, so it's hard to do
Then
that
it's
crap.
something with his computer. Then he's not hearing anything from his computer, even with his speakers.
if your
Oh,
computer
no.
is a cardboard box, see if the cardboard box is wet.
Try turning it off and back on again. Like restart the whole system.
Depending on your computer's level of kink, call it a good girl or a bad girl.
Oh,
I need an
no.
adult.
I really hope it didn't friggin' do what mine did at one point and fuck up during a restart for an update.
Oh gosh,
'Cause
those.
Yeah, because if it did that, this is gonna be a while then, because that probably means his MCMS fucking went to tits up.
Oof.
Yeah,
Is-
and that requires an entire new update just to fix it. It's insane.
Ouch. Gods.
Mm.
All I can say is we could try doing the one shot instead.
Well, that's dependent on Hylock being able
Yeah.
to.
Right.
Well, no, I meant if somebody else wanted to run a one shot. I thought somebody was doing one next week.
Yeah, Grim here was
Yeah.
gonna essentially do a.
Peter
Oh.
dictates. to his
Jesus
computer.
fucking Christ.
What
That
the
was
fuck
interesting. Hi,
was
Hylock.
that?
We heard you at least.
The robots are not trying to be subtle anymore. Time is nigh.
Skynet has awakened. The Matrix is
Can't
real.
hear us though.
No! Say
Oh,
it's not so.
I don't think he can.
Mm.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more bread for my tuna.
That was definitely a hardware thing right there.
Yeah, that was definitely a hardware issue.
Noticed, can hear you guys barely. I'm gonna restart and hope.
Okay, so it's not his MCMS. Because that, if that honestly wasn't working, he wouldn't be able to hear Jack. Huh, that's fucking weird. Watch, it's something stupid like his headset or his speakers or something are just turned really low, both on the software and the hardware.
Could be a bad wire.
Oh yeah, that's always a possibility too. That's always a bitch. Gotta hate cough drops, but fuck do I love them when I need them.
They have a strange addictive quality, it feels like.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt when I freaking want to hack up my left lung anymore.
I know how that feels. Entirely. Been doing that for quite a bit today. Maybe I'm coming down with something. Who the fuck knows? I hope to God I don't need to get sick.
All I know is I haven't wanted a cigarette this badly in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't had one for half a year, and I still miss them. I wish they were healthy. Like, I put it that way. Like, if they were healthy, I never would have quit.
Right?
I'm glad I don't smoke.
Yeah, never pick up the habit.
Wait,
Don't want
cigarettes?
to.
I thought you meant crack.
Both! I don't smoke, period. Absolutely nothing.
I've been a ganja once in a while.
No.
I can't do that because of, well, I'm trying to get a job.
Oh,
They don't care if you get medical.
Oh. And it's just one of those crappy states that are still all against it.
Hello?
No, they did the vote.
Oh.
But if you're working for a national company, they don't care.
Oh, yeah. That would do it. Yeah, Magpool's the same way. It's like, technically, Wyoming doesn't give a damn, and we're aware you can just literally go to Colorado and get it. But due to all of our BS, we kind of still need to not on it at any point.
This is the kind of job, though, that there's a lot of meth, because that gets out of your system real quick, apparently. So you can't do stuff like smoke a joint once a month, but you can.
But boy,
be
that
tweaked out
good
of your
old
gourd.
meth.
Yeah. Well, and I get it. You know, I've been to a couple parties where it's just like the next morning everything was spotless, and I'm like, still not inviting them back, but whatever.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I can't tell if I just invited a bunch of freaking crackheads and tweakers or a bunch of freaking homosexuals.
Apparently, this episode is also brought to you by the American Health Society.
And Hot Pockets.
And Hot Pockets. When you need that quick fix.
Damn
I thought it was
Skippy.
brought to us by cough drops.
No,
Ricola.
that's just a necessary vice right now.
We need to drop some drops.
This episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist is also brought to you by the Resident Evil 2 remake. Go out and fucking buy it so they can remake fucking Resident Evil 3, damn it.
I don't think they'd have trouble making RE3, would they?
At this point, I'd be damned if they did. RE2 is so freaking well received.
Yep.
I mean, hell, even my few cons about it, I don't care about that much because I love the game.
It's almost like they listen to the audience.
Gee, that would be helpful sometimes.
Wait, you're telling
That's
me?
fair.
You're telling
The
me
industry's about to it's a dumpster fire now, but it's about just to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next will be D&D.
Oh God.
Pathfinder's gonna be like, they had that sweet zone where they're like, well, no one's buying 4th edition. Pathfinder started taking off, and they're like, well, 5th edition's an outrageous success. Let's make a new one. And it's like, no, dude, take your money and run.
Yeah, about to say,
What are you doing?
Don't change things. It works for
But,
D&D because they kind of needed
You
it.
game the system,
Yeah.
wait for them to make something awful, and then or focus on something new like Starfinder.
There you go.
I've always wanted to try Starfinder, but
I've been in a long-term game and I've had fun with it, but mostly just because I can tell different sorts of jokes, if that makes sense. I'm playing a rat person in space that has a space tube career and has a DIY channel about explosives,
Alrighty then.
and I have so much fucking fun playing that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, but that's just because of the role play. I enjoy it so much. And then we went to another galaxy, and no one knew me, and I was devastated. And we're just doing dungeon delves. I'm like, this isn't what I like. This is just
Yeah, you
D&D
want
with
all
lasers.
you want all those
I
Facebook views.
I just want to freaking space tube freaking channel where all
Yeah.
I do is the Space Anarchist cookbook.
Yeah, I added
Space
grenades
tube,
that
YouTube for
weren't
space.
part of my class, and I just use them forever. With, well, I mean, some might call it collateral damage. I would call it higher ratings.
Hey.
Everyone likes a good explosion.
Yeah, our just Claude fighter is a big part of my channel because he has a lot of get owned videos where he just gets blown up or beaten.
This sounds freaking amazing.
Yeah. And like we had basically the bard in this game, and he was just a lawyer. We had so many problems in spaceports that our bard was just like he's our retained lawyer.
Oh my
He travels
God.
with us. He deals with stuff, and it was just like in D&D you don't need that because it's not a problem. It's just like might is right. But in space, it's just like yeah, you need a full-time lawyer, bro. What are you doing?
Basically, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Be the Phoenix Wright lawyer. Boot to the head.
Oh God.
Sorry. That's all I got.
Objection.
Yeah.
My sinuses are so open now they freaking hurt. I guess it's kind of a good thing too. Eric said he was going to be late anyway.
Yeah, and now we can just mess around and lose your subscribers, all 4 of them.
Maybe on freaking Twitch.
I am always going to be bashing you now because I don't want you to gain a big head from all of this.
Big freaking head, dude. I'm on my way to freaking 2K subscribers now.
Yeah,
I'm just
when's the next
waiting.
Red Dead video, by the way?
I already want to punch you. I already want to punch you. You're an asshole.
I'm just waiting for Twitch to go full on underage cam girl side.
Oh,
like that's all
God.
they do. I mean, that's what they make money on. It's just like okay,
It bothers me because you're not wrong.
I'm never wrong. I'm very cynical. And that means I have a high probability of being correct.
Sad fact. I mean, there are weirder things on, like, freaking Twitch and YouTube, though. Like the one guy that actually sat there with a controller in his hand and pretended to be playing a game for, UFC, but he was actually streaming
That
the
was
fucking
fucking
pay-per-view.
hilarious. Yeah,
And it's
this is
like,
bless you. I love it when people game the system.
it's like, that is the literally most absurd thing I'd ever heard of, and why haven't I thought of it?
Yeah, like that's gold.
It kills me, too, because I don't think they ever caught on to that.
Yeah, it would be hard to find that out.
My friend just became a certified EMT in the state of Florida.
Whoa, that needs to be your new best friend. You need to get that person drunk and just listen.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. She passed her exam, she sent her money in for her license, and now she's a certified EMT for the state of Florida.
Oh, and then she like has like this whole like nursing Florida man back to health, and they fall in love, and life gets crazier.
Tell her she needs to start keeping a journal. She's gonna need it.
Yeah.
I expect the first couple of pages to be all sorts of fucked up after the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like, dear diary, today we sadly had to rescue a man from his own penis. Now, this already sounds strange, but it gets stranger, I promise you.
I'm just reminded of that one case where a guy tried to run from the cops and he got caught on the chain link fence.
Oh
Oh,
God.
God.
The worst are metal spikes, not chain link. I tell you.
I don't. I'm already clenching.
Eh,
What?
razor wire's not much fun either.
Oh no, that's horrific. But that's why you don't touch it. You don't you look at it and you look away.
Yeah, basically. You don't ever try to climb that shit. That's asking
Wait,
the...
people actually try?
Dude, people are dumb.
That's new.
Well,
I'm sure
I
they
saw
have.
a guy jump into a cactus for views, so.
My dog. Oh,
If I ever
I
get
had a
that
dog.
freaking
and
desperate,
I don't-
shoot me.
He made me believe in reincarnation because he was a fucking masochist for some reason. He would eat, those old-fashioned Christmas lights with the big glass bulbs?
Oh my God.
He would just go down a row and pop them in his mouth and chew on them while they were turned on. He ate a whole cactus. We're like, we'll teach him not to eat the houseplants by putting the big cactus out there. Nope, ate that thing to the ground.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Just anything
Wait,
like that.
Hylock,
He would
Hylock,
eat-
Hylock,
He would kind of look at you kind of mopey while he's chewing in on it and blood's coming out of his mouth. And I'm like, oh, dude.
I see your bubble going green, but you're either really low or.
Astounded by the fact the dog ate a cactus.
Hylock? Hmm. Also, by the way, hi, Eretz.
Hi.
I don't think anything's coming through, Hylock.
Give
Oh,
it
Oh,
a
there we go.
Jesus.
There it is.
That was a surprise. Let me
Yeah,
turn
sorry.
you back down.
I need to turn
Yeah,
him up.
sorry. I fixed the audio on my end, so that might have jumped a few things.
What was it?
I am not entirely sure even now.
You didn't have it plugged in, did you?
No, I had it plugged in. I swear to God, I unplugged it and replugged it multiple times, and then I just suddenly switched over to device speakers and raised the audio on that, and that let me hear you guys better. But I have no idea what's helping the audio for you guys on my end. But whatever, it's working. It's okay.
Just so you know, if you take the jack and you put it in, take it out, put it in more than twice, at that point you're just fucking your computer with it.
Yeah, but you know what? It didn't have any sort of voice software registering that, so I'm gonna hope that that's not what happened.
I'm gonna look at those input areas differently now.
If you don't want to be so lewd, you could just say you were jacking your computer.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
makes
how
it
else do you
right.
think you make the drive hard?
Suddenly, computers everywhere just started saying "Oni-chan."
Oh god damn it! They're
Oh,
already
no.
making those in Japan.
Oh, dear
Computer
sweet
code.
fucking
It's
God, I
Sama.
literally thought of a 40-year-old professor. Why?
Why? Why would
Fuck.
you think that?
We don't need memories.
I got triggered. I don't like it.
Well, let me toss that idea out before Grimm's one shot. Then let me change that real quick.
I
No
swear to
magical
God,
girls?
I will find a way to kill it just for shits and giggles. I will drop the big bad boss on top of it.
Okay.
The only
Computer
ma-
seems to be running.
The only magical
Hey,
girl
look.
I'd ever fucking allow is Lolicard.
Oh,
That has so many different questions.
It's
that
a-
you need to watch Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well aware.
I've never been so utterly dumbstruck, astounded, disturbed, and still loved it before.
So what's with all the D10s, if I can ask?
Essentially, I was just
Rolling for deck
I was
size.
playing. What?
What? That's how
No,
we,
I was just.
no, that's how we kept doing it for Seal. That's how we roll for dick size. We use a D10.
I have so many questions, but the sad thing is, I can believe it.
Because it's fucking Seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
the
but-
rule was rolling 2d6s for stick size.
I would have
It
said
depends on the
3d4.
Anyways, I was essentially just playing a dumbed down version of Pazak, where I essentially get over 20 and I'm screwed.
Wait, how are you working in the freaking cards in your hand then?
I'm not. That's why I said it's dumbed down. It's just straight rolls.
That's terrible.
I know, right? But It was interesting.
All right. Computer's working. I'm in roll 20, and I hear everybody, and everybody hears me. Martin said that he was sick, but he hasn't said anything today.
Oh, he's sick.
Hello,
Yeah.
Hylock? Hylock, you cut out. I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, are you gonna
Hello?
mess with me now?
Hello, Hylock? We can't hear you, man.
I can hear him.
Why?
He's just
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be where I'm supposed to say I can't hear him either, huh?
here. Let me just help your audio.
Oh, dirty.
Wow.
That's dirty.
Well played.
Yeah, dirty Goyle. Oh. Oh
All
god,
right,
this voice works too well with that. Oh Jesus, never again.
Yeah. If you wanna mess with someone that doesn't have admin powers. Just saying.
That's usually a fair bet. That's why I start warning all my freaking rack of viewers. Don't piss me
That's
off.
why the dwarves worship the god of the banhammer.
Hey, I need to write it down. That's a good one.
Though everyone else in Faerun pronounces it Bane for some reason. No one knows why.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
I'm
banhammer.
right, Martin. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna direct message him fucking what's the word? At him to see if he was joining or not. But Grim, you said he was completely sick.
What? Oh, I don't know. Dude, for God's sakes, listen to how I sound right now, and I'm still here.
Well,
Fair
looking up, it says fever of 102.5 and vomiting.
Yeah, at
I
that
think
point, I wouldn't question it.
Yeah, vomiting is that's just
Right.
You can't vomit if you're running on empty.
based on the last times of
You
him
can.
oversleeping or just forgetting that it was Monday, I'm gonna direct message him nonetheless to make sure.
All good.
Um,
I mean, Grant, I'm just struck with freaking throat cancer, basically, so I just sound like, I don't know, I want to be Vin Diesel or some shit.
I mean, if you want to play the villain, you can. That's
Do the I don't got friends, I got family.
I don't got friends, I got family.
No, I can understand you. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, see? Not that sick yet.
If you do die in the next few days, those need to be your last words.
I was gonna confuse the shit.
friends, I've got family.
That's
No.
gonna confuse the shit out of everybody I knows me.
Well, it needs to be like the backhanded compliment because you say I don't got friends, and everyone's like, "Oh, I got family." Oh, okay.
Blah. Well, he's dead now.
Death.
so where we last left off. I believe you guys, a couple of you, were making a walk around the alleyway, the neighborhood. Sorry, my throat's starting to go now too. Great, Grim, it's spreading through audio.
You're welcome. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, women freaking dig this voice. I won't lie.
Yeah.
You mean they dig your grave for you?
Well, it depends how far along you are.
Right. So a few of you were traversing the neighborhood, getting a lay of the land, and picking up a few purchases here and there.
Yes.
The latest one being Rio purchasing a few spells from Rishal the Page Turner in his little library nook.
I have my shield
remember.
emblazoned with the hammer and quench, and Stregabor's vault.
Cool.
Okay, this will be quick. I just need to quickly buy the tech magic and 100 gold worth of paper and ink. So like a whole crate.
Wait, so you're buying 100
I
gold?
thought you already did that from the elves that were like, paper is murder, trees are living things.
Fuck them hippies.
Yeah, basically. I want to buy 100 gold worth of paper and ink to transcribe the spells. And also I want to buy the tech magic, so that's 125 gold if I'm right.
Okay, that sounds right enough for me. So 125 gold down, and you can. I think it takes. I think off the top of my head, it takes a week to transcribe spells.
Depends
No,
on
no,
the
no, no.
Depends
No?
on the level.
Yeah, it depends on the level. I think it's in.
Unless we're doing a weird rule, it's taking like 8 hours or something. Let me tell you.
I know it takes a stupid amount of time that it goes in increments depending on the spell level, but it's not that dumb.
I think it takes like an hour or something like that for a first level spell and a cantrip.
Depends on how drunk wizard is.
That's
2
what's
hours
also
per
true.
level.
2 hours per level. I thank you.
Okay.
I am so sorry.
And 50 gold per level as well. So, yeah. So this is level 1. That will be 4 hours for 2 spells.
Okay, cool. That will work for me.
I had something to do in the night. Ooh.
Yeah. All right, so I believe your guys' go through of the alleyway is complete, unless there was anything else in particular you wanted to look at or purchase.
Such interesting meat bags.
Did we want to? Nah, we'll wait to stock the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
should
fix
wait
it
on that.
first.
Yeah. There's so much we need to do first before we even think about stocking that sucker.
We need money to stock the bar and fix it up.
That's true.
We also need to hire.
Question.
We also need to hire a fucking bartender.
Before I walk on the street with a fucking crate of paper,
Yeah.
are the guys outside yelling?
Struggle will try to convince the no, I want to call you Ironborn, but this isn't Game of Thrones. You're a metal person, Warforged. I'll try to convince the Warforged that there's like taxes on Warforged being here, so like we'll pay that for you, but like you gotta work at the bar for free.
How long do you think I've been in Waterdeep?
Strugglebor is being honest. Never mind. It was funny joke though.
This is
No,
not
You
a-
don't understand humor.
no, it was not funny. You were just a poor at humor meatbag.
So we're heading back, I guess?
Si, senor.
It sounds like it. The robot's only Spanish. Yes, okay.
Robot speaks only Spanish. Yeah.
Somebody hit the Spanish button on his back, and now we're just stuck with it. I can pull you guys.
Chico
There we go.
madre.
Once you put on that sombrero and get those pistols, you'll be called El Salvador.
That's a country.
Yeah, it's also a name. People have been named Salvador.
That's true.
Close enough. All right.
Llamo es Salvador.
Silverado?
Si.
This video is sponsored by Chevy.
Chevy, the exact reason you should have not bought that Ford. I say this owning a Taurus. God damn it.
The best.
All right. And after another hour or two, I believe, Watcher would return from his debriefing with his own, the Iron Oculus.
Meanwhile, I'm just trashing the place looking for stuff hidden everywhere. God only knows what I find. Probably nothing.
Yeah, at this point, you've overturned most every stone of this castle. You've found nothing new to it.
Alright.
Apparently I found a rooftop.
Oh, rooftop, yeah, that's
I mean, I
That's-
can move you guys inside if you want, but it's
yeah.
Yeah, well, aren't we about to go meet with what's-his-face and get the paper signed and all that and actually own the place?
Yeah, with the magistrate. Lovely.
Now, Stragobor joined you because locksmithing and vault making not so profitable right now. Now, I'm afraid we will have liability of owning building and no money.
I found paintings upstairs we could sell. Don't know what they're worth, but I don't know art, so
Maybe somebody good at talking to people could sell fine vinegar to chef.
right. Well, we need one of those here, so perhaps they can use it.
I feel like we're all staring at the noble.
Yeah, exactly. Whole staring at me who knows somebody, right? I know everybody in town.
I do not know why we are staring at the meat bag.
I think you have a screw loose. Well, I mean, all of us are quote meat bag unquote.
Correct, for you are bags full of meat.
No, we are people. I don't know. You're obviously not feeling well. We need to take you to a smithy and get you fixed. Or to someone who makes robots, I don't know.
You all remember this. I can probably build another strife if I wanted.
Yeah, no, I
I appreciate this notion.
So you're good at forging weapons, then?
Cool.
Actually, that's a really creepy thought, because if you can actually duplicate their craft work... Oh god.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Forgery. It could either be making up shit on paper or forging weapons. Either one works.
Oh dear sweet god.
Oh, fall under that.
If he watches me in the future, he can actually start making guns. That's frightening.
Yeah.
And I do have proficiency with Tinker's tools.
Oh
even
god.
This is going to be fun.
Don't let the bird near me anymore.
God. So many. Give every rogue a gun. It'll all turn out well.
Oh my god, if this rogue had a gun, that would be horrible.
I mean, that was kind of my plan, honestly.
Alright, so coming towards the mid of the day, Volo would be returning. Pulling in tow with him, Raynar Neverember, the noble you guys rescued before, if you recall.
You might know somebody who'll buy the vinegar.
Maybe. Because he's so well connected. Without much ceremony, Volo happily waves you guys forward as he says that he's organized a meeting with Magistrate Simler Fuck. I'm good with words, I swear to God. Magistrate Simlerhill.
That word is very difficult. Sounds like a very difficult name to pronounce.
I assure you it is. It really shouldn't be, but it is. To transfer the documents of the house so that officially you guys will finally own your own property, because I'm sure you're all so excited for it.
I mean, Strike wouldn't really know what to do with property. He's kind of not had to need a roof over his head. He doesn't sleep or eat or anything natural for that matter.
Well, now you have a base of operations from which people can find you in consistently, hopefully. You never know.
Assuming I don't die and we end up seeing what the fuck I bring in next, that's not Black Templar.
It'll be a gnome on a bird, I'm sure.
Keep
or
guessing.
a mount of some
Yeah,
sort.
just keep guessing.
Is it a gnome cleric dedicated to the great Jagenmeyer?
No, because I can't do a Swedish accent to save my damn life.
If you think that was a good Swedish accent, then
That
you're
was pretty
rating my
good.
abilities too much.
It was a lot better than mine.
Exactly.
So joining with Volo and Neverember, I believe you guys, if you're so willing, will follow them over to the courthouse down near Castle District to partake in the obvious transfer of ownership. Welcome back. Getting to the Castle Ward at High Sun, you guys are rushed into the courthouse where you are placed in front of Magistrate Killian Silmerhill, a tiefling magistrate, who checks over the documents, signs where it is appropriate for her, notarizes it, and slides over the document in its new scroll over to you guys. She stares at you guys for a moment, apparently waiting on something, those of you familiar with Waterdeep's rules may know in the back of your mind that the magistrates typically collect an estate transfer tax of 25 gold from the people they're transferring to. But even as this comes to mind, you hear a clearing of the throat from Neverember, who hands Volo a small pouch of coins, who then passes it over to the magistrate without much complaint.
All the thieves look him up and down.
He's
guy's
just
got
saving
money.
you guys. He's saving you guys money. Come on.
Yes.
With the tax paid, the deed is officially to you guys in your guys' names, more or less, and you guys have your own official document. Whoever wants to keep it on their person or wherever you want to store it in, Troll Skull Keep.
I could keep it
That's
within
the
my
name
chest
of our
cavity.
house.
Wouldn't that ignite it or burn it up or something?
Negative. I actually do
Let's
not produce
give
much heat.
property paper to people who call us meatbags. Strikabor does not like this.
Apologies.
Watcher will turn to you, and you hear. Well, you've heard Strife say it, though this voice is a little different. Hello, meatbags.
One moment.
You got
Okay.
access to a voice changer.
Strife is gonna just walk over to the nearest wall and just immediately start pounding his head into it real quick.
Strikabor can keep safe. Those many fine vaults.
Vaults do not help you purge the heresy. Problem. One moment. Few more bashes.
So, as you guys are rushed out of the courthouse to prevent any further damage to the walls or anything else of the matter, you guys find yourselves out on the street in front of the courthouse in Castle Ward, tagging along with Volo and Neverember. They seem to be discussing something between the two of them quietly, though they don't seem inclined to leave your guys' presence anytime soon.
Curious.
A bit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Much like a mutated lagomorph with a horn.
Okay.
Like you can see Strife just tilt his head as he, like, his imagination is just picturing his head even now. It still just confounds the shite out of him.
Man, I love my pet.
So do I.
Just for that.
With a passive of 21, what can my elven ears overhear?
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
You can hear a goblin pissing in the corner and laughing.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Where'd he come from?
Hey, you
No.
fucking nobles, how you like this shit, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna ruin all your mortar, your bricks, and oh shit, there's that really weird guy with the helmet again. I gotta get out of here.
Neverember seems to currently be scolding Volo for matters of putting property on people unprepared, for not properly paying you guys back, and just general lightly scolding of him. And Volo's trying to offer up other things he could do to make it up to them, or make it up to you guys, sorry, in other ways. He seems to be discussing currently his new book. He's planning to give you guys a free copy of his new small book.
I turn to the section that talks about Kenku.
I do not believe that's a different book.
So it's not Volo's Guide to Monsters.
No, he's not giving you a guide to yourselves.
I think he would have one on more freaking Warforged.
I'm gonna turn to the section that says we need money instead of books to pay for this building.
No, we can keep it in privy. Very nice paper.
Oh god.
Maybe we can sell it. If we make him sign it.
Then we can sell it, yes.
Yeah.
Something like that. So as they are discussing this amongst themselves, it comes to a close, and Neverember turns to you guys finally and says, Well, what are your plans now?
Figure out what
Make
to
money.
do.
Like, a
Yes,
lot.
make money. Money is always good. Got to run a business, got to have money to run a business.
First, we
Watcher
must.
holds up an invoice.
Need furniture.
I'm gonna reach out and just put my hand on top of Watchers and slowly lower the invoice back down. I believe we are past that point. If we are indeed in need of funds, I have some recommendations for our particular skill sets.
Does it involve killing people?
I have
What do
another
you
suggestion.
Okay.
That also
never
requires
remember-
members of our particular skill sets.
What was the first suggestion? I'd like to know.
The same as the second, only non-lethally.
Oh, okay. It involves not killing people, but killing people while nobody sees us doing it.
Neverember coughs into his hand politely before saying, "If you guys intend to refurbish the old manor, it would probably be best to either hire a steward or somebody of the like to run things for you, or you can attempt to run them yourself. You'd have to get in touch with all of the guilds to make sure everything is above board. I was actually considering, if you'd like, I have had a lot of free time recently if you're in need of a steward. Or
That
you
would
could
be
try to
great.
find somebody within the Fellowship of Innkeepers. Fellowship of Innkeepers.
Fellowship of Innkeepers. Problem comes down to coin, obviously. I found some paintings in the manor, but not sure if they're worth anything. Never been one for art.
He shrugs and says, "I don't have an artist's eye, but I can take a look and see myself if you guys would like. As well as when it comes to money, there might be jobs around the area, but if you're wanting to get the business up and running as quickly as possible, I might know someone willing to lend money."
Well, do you think you're going to make much money on book?
Volo speaks up from the side, hearing mention of his book, and says, "I'm just sorry, I don't have proper voices. I'm just waiting on royalties to roll in, really. It shouldn't be too much longer."
Seems like you should have very safe and secure place for all this gold. Maybe you have not thought about buying or having made a vault.
He's attempting to contract you for his services.
I make very, very fine dwarven vaults. Very good price, very good quality.
Can't confirm. He was locked in one for a week.
I did not think a robot could lie, but you are full of falsehoods. Shoo shoo.
Volo speaks up and says, "Well, that might be true, but I don't have coin to pay you currently. As I said, I'm waiting for royalties to come in for my latest book."
I give him a business card. I'm like, but when you have money, you'll need place to put more money.
I thought you got rid of your last business card.
I took it from one of you guys.
I'm about to say, I feel like this one might have been scrawled on like a quick napkin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah!
He politely takes it and stows it in a breast pocket.
Is there any other way we can make some money that is fast and doesn't, require, borrowing? Like a job?
There's always work to be found in the city, whether it's your own professions or attempting to collect some sort of large job from a interested party. As long as you find legal work, of course. Neverember pipes up. There's always rumors going about here and there about what dangers may lurk, or right. Sorry, I'm not as in tune with the grapevine as I once was, so I really couldn't answer a lot of questions about the city.
There are job boards posted throughout various districts of Waterdeep.
And you could, in fact, have one posted within your inn once it came to fruition. Though there was something I wanted to speak to you guys, to all of you, about in private, perhaps back at the inn, if you don't mind.
All right.
Okay.
So if you guys have no complaints or issues with that, Neverember will be the one to lead the way back towards the inn. Or the tavern, as it is, really. It's not really an inn, it's a tavern.
It could be
Back
an
to...
inn.
It could, if you wanted to give up your living spaces, or build on more to it.
Well, if we made some flop houses for gnomes, they take up almost no space.
That said, do you really want a bunch of dirty gnomes living anywhere near this? This place would be a slum in no time.
But
I
you
know.
don't get it. They take up gnome space.
Oh.
Then we
That
could put
joke
there's
is
a gnome
so
place
bad.
like gnome.
Strife starts bashing his head in the wall again. You can hear this meta right now.
Malfunction in his data just causes instant headbanging against walls.
Malfunction.
What?
Malfunction. Malfunction. Whack! Malfunction corrected.
Bad joke.
If Watcher had a nose, he'd be pinching the bridge of it.
Yep.
So you're
Yeah,
pinching
I
the
am
bridge of
the
your
worst.
beak?
Yeah, I guess. That kind of creates an odd image, doesn't it?
It's hilarious.
Alright. So you guys walk in part with Neverember and Volo. While you guys are walking back towards the inn, Volo actually takes out several sheets of parchment. They seem to be clipped together to form some loose pamphlet. And he hands it over to you guys. One for each of you, in fact.
Last time I got handed something like this, I got advantage on herbalism checks for like the next week. That was a very weird Lost Mines of Phandelver.
Yeah, he hands over this little pamphlet, a couple of pages big, and says, "It's my latest attempt at work, a small little pamphlet about the city itself. If you'd like, I know all the best eateries, and I'd be always happy to spend some time with all of you."
Circabor will flip through it and then scowl and shake his head. You did not put best vaultsmith in town. Stragobor Bottlebane is not in list. Very disappointing.
He coughs and says, "Sorry, I can't know everything about the wonderful occupants of the city."
It would also help if you were actually well known.
I scowl that he called my craftsman, me being a craftsman, being an occupant.
Fair enough.
I was
We know
pouring
that.
him like some dwarven spirits out of my flask, and then I take the cup.
We know Rio, by the way, is doing books, right?
Yes, a very passionate and special book. You should read it.
I look at you and I tap Tim Waterdeep Limited. It's a publication company.
Oh.
I'm
It's in
reading.
the handout, see?
I see what you mean, but I need to finish the book first.
Alright. And I have given you guys all access to Volo's Waterdeep Enrichedin, which you'll see in the journal tab. Flipping through it, you guys come to the end of it that reads, "Well, gentle readers, you've reached the end of my Enrichedin. If you've yet to arrive in the city, its splendors await you. If you're reading this within its walls, please set aside this chapbook to experience the city. You might even see an extraordinarily handsome author hard at work reviewing one of Waterdeep's drinking establishments. If you do so, I greet you in advance. Well met. Autographs cost 7 nibs."
So I look at Volo and I point to that section and I look at him questioningly.
He shrugs. He says, he shrugs as though, what can you do? Gotta be honest here.
The listing for the Yawning Portal makes no mention of the occasional and occasionally bi-weekly troll attacks. I believe this may need a disclaimer.
Some things were left out.
But if people show up and are attacked by trolls, then they're going to be pretty upset that it wasn't in the book.
And then they buy no vault. They're dead.
That could be true, but Durham takes good care of his tavern.
Correct. That man does not
Vault
sleep.
patrons.
So, Hylock, before Grim and the others were talking about liability and all that, did we have to sign a non-liability form when we entered the yawning portal?
At this point,
No,
I-
actually, but its reputation is well known for being accessed directly to Undermountain, which in itself is dangerous.
Yeah, I think its reputation is so grand that basically walking through the door, that's you signing the waiver.
Fair.
Is there a thing about the yawning portal in the pamphlet?
I'd be damned if there wasn't.
I believe it's in the City Splendor's Walking Statues. Infamous
this is
Alley.
actually big handout, I guess.
Yes, there is a lot to this handout. That's why I'm just giving it to you guys as in journal to look through as you want it, or as your character would want.
Does it say the finest hole in the ground in the world?
Oh god.
Because if not, Stregobor will say that was a missed opportunity.
I do not believe it does. So, Volo will
You
take
said
your
you
word.
have way with words. I am not convinced. Volo, you'll go nowhere. Book.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys can look through that chat book as you please, or as you don't please, either way. But Volo has handed each of you a copy as you go along the way, and he'll take keen interest in pointing out different shops as you guys pass through that he recognizes or has made mention of in his chat book, or of the like. Finding your way back into the lovely North Ward, the ritzy areas, or ritzier areas than the Dock Ward, you guys make it back to Troll Skull Manor without too much issue.
We need to get actual troll skull for this.
There is one.
There is?
Yes, there should be.
Negative. That was
But
kicked
there
back
were-
into the yawning portal.
That's true, it was. But there was one hanging on the door, actually, or over the door.
Was
I
it?
wonder if there is a ghost troll in our house.
Thought I heard that.
Is there
It's
a
not going to be Troll Skull for much longer anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be Hammer and Quench.
like we've got no booze in this place, right?
Correct.
Lots of vinegar, though.
Because
Lots of
Stregobor's
vinegar.
going on about how we could just hang Stregobor's shield outside when not using it, and then they come in for drink. Oh wait, we have no drink.
Correct.
No drink. Sad shake of the head.
I drank from my flask. Disappointed.
So I'll look towards Never Ember. We should discuss this back at Troll School Manor, and I'll just look at him questioningly.
He nods, though he did take a brief glance around the area, apparently attempting to make sure everything was safe as much as he could. Before walking in with you guys, there is one new thing to note. Watcher and Shadow, actually, you notice something. There seem to be a couple more rats running around the area than there were last time. It's as though a new hole was made somewhere, or just maybe the rat pups finally grew up.
You do not sleep, robot man. Maybe you could kill rats.
I was just about to say, Strife is already going through on extermination mode.
Okay.
Your eyes turn red.
My eyes are already... Actually, no. My eyes are actually citrine. Yeah, now they're red. So I'm gonna go start stabbing fucking rats with my rapiers.
Yeah. With your thin blade, it is slightly difficult, and you do catch one or two. But the most, as you guys enter into the area, the rest of them are scattering and hiding and so forth, and it gets more difficult as time
So-
goes on.
Who wants to have hand in running of bar? I feel that they should invest in it.
You want me to wear a vest in the bar?
No, I mean, we have costs to set up, you know, so if we're going to make money off of it, I feel they should put the money forward.
Statistics show that revealing clothing is a way to bring in more customers and coin for businesses.
Well, I was thinking hire fine dwarven people, because very good at running bar. Very good at take hit, very good at take shot, and very fine beard. Very good.
That sounds expensive.
I assume there's a union for it, like, there's a union for everything in Waterdeep.
Yeah,
A
bar
guild.
wench is unanimous.
Get some of, like, the older ones that aren't as comely, but, like,
Oh god.
but can, like, actually, like, handle a bar fight, like some dwarven ones.
It's like grandma's tap or something.
Yeah, like some one-armed dwarven bartenders.
I got a weird idea for that. How about we fix up the bar first, and then we put up like a notice board outside or something saying help wanted.
Sounds good.
That's a good one.
But then we have to pay them, and we don't have the money to pay them.
Need to tear down and rebuild with stone.
Well, yes, this is good. I'm
Do you
glad
want
we are
to
in
anger
agreement.
the ghost?
That
Do
will be
you
too
want
expensive.
to anger the ghost? Because that's how you anger the ghost.
I'll remind you, last time I tested whether or not that would anger the ghost by saying that in the room and no response.
Hmm.
Yeah, the ghosts don't give a shit what the bar's made of as long as the bar's still there.
That's
Well,
okay.
Stregobor, I mean, it is legal, technically, but when making vault, there are scrap materials. Maybe bring back.
Do we know how much we have to invest to at least make it work?
I can tell
Yeah.
you how much the frickin' forge and smithy and tinker's fucking shop
Yeah.
downstairs will be.
Well, I mean, technically, we just have to give it a good clean and get some stock.
A really good clean.
A really good clean. Also,
Well, you have magic. You school hocus pocus clean.
I got images of Mickey Mouse.
so did I.
I know.
I just pictured us battling animated brooms. And then we have nightmares again.
Hey,
Oh,
I
wait.
have mage hand and I can move a broom with my hand. Can I use
A
that?
room?
A broom.
Oh, a broom. I'm sorry. Yes, I believe so.
I take it you don't have prestidigitation and can't do
I
that
do.
today. You
I do.
Just prestidigitation it for a few hours.
I also have Unseen Servant now. This is going to be
Oh,
easy.
that will probably be a lot easier actually with Unseen Servant. Just let him do it.
Yeah.
So if it's a self, if
No,
it's
I'm not going to do it. Cleaning is not my thing, but magic helps me. This hands won't clean anything.
You're the
It ruins
classic.
it.
You're the classic fucking spellcaster. You're lazy as shit.
it's not
I'm
wrong.
not lazy. I'm just not going to put my beautiful skin in jeopardy for that.
Weren't we talking to Lord Neverember?
Yeah.
he,
Well,
he grabbed a
he's a-
seat and waited for your
Yeah,
guys'
like-
conversation to die down.
He likes bars. He goes to all the bars. Well, like, Stregobor has question for bar connoisseur. What do you think this bar needs? Already have name. I kind of gesture to my advertised billboard shield.
You see his eyes glaze over the shield as he silently reads the name before nodding to himself. He says, "Well, I couldn't tell you outright about what it would take to fix up the bar. I could call in a few contractors. That is depending on whether or not you want to, if you don't mind me acting as the steward, or want to hire me on as the steward. Unless you would like to hire somebody else from the tavern of the, or not the tavern, fuck, the. I just
Guild.
had it.
The Guild of the
Guild?
Bar Wenches.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of something.
Innkeeper, the
Oh, Fellowship of Innkeepers. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Fellowship of Innkeepers.
How much do you charge for your work?
He glances around the area, realizing how dingy and bad it is for now, and says, in the beginning I wouldn't charge you too much. I don't need anything currently, but I'll run a tab. Say 10 gold a week.
That's not too
I
bad.
can manage.
Strugabort was
actually
about
sounds
to
pretty
offer
good.
him a percentage and goes, "This sounds good."
Also, a few mouse traps would not kill anything except mice and rats and other rodents, which we are currently infested with.
He nods.
We are?
But before we
hold
talk
up a
more
fucking-
business,
I just hold up a fucking shish kebab that I made with my goddamn rapier with like 3 rats on it.
you guys do seem to have an abnormal amount of rats. Rats of unusual size.
No, if they're that big, at this point, this be initiative.
No, they're not. They're normal rats. They're rats of an unusual number.
But not like stupidly evil and carnivorous ones with swarm attacks.
Are their brains showing?
Oh
God.
gosh.
Yeah, so Raynar, Neverember, attempting to get a hold on the conversation again, says, I actually wanted to speak to you guys about the Zentarum and the rising tensions that we have in the city. I believe I know a small part about what's going on due to the fact that they kidnapped me. And since now, whether you intended to or not, you're part of it, and that might come up again in the future at some point. So I wanted you to be prepared and know.
No.
The Zentarum think my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the Open Lord, and that he hid. It's thought of. They think he hid the dragon somewhere in the city itself, actually. They think they could find it by using an artifact they called the Stone of Galore, which I heard while they were busy, that they believe it to be in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently. Apparently, somebody stole it, and now they are running mad trying to get any more information out of anybody that could be connected to it. The Zents thought I knew something about all this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years.
Question.
Inside him.
I slowly look over at Jack.
The Guild of Thieves had someone thieve a very important relic from their guild.
Apparently.
That is a very shitty thieves guild. Thunk, thunk, thunk. I'm still chasing rats.
That's his messed up indeed. But hey, they're Thieves Guild. What do you expect from thieves? They have no ration to what they do.
I expect thieves.
Exactly.
And
Steal
bouncers.
anything. Yes.
I simply wanted to make you guys aware of it, just in case it comes up. In case you get hailed by the Zents or the Xanathars or something of the like, you know why this may be happening.
We appreciate the information.
Well, happy to help, new friends. Seeing the state of this place, would you perchance have a place where I can put my head down come nighttime? In the morning I can call a few associates and we can get some numbers ran for the business, and we'll see what it takes to repair it.
The master bedroom is on the 3rd floor.
Wait.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
We need to split the rooms, but what do we do? We throw straws or something?
I am a warforged. I do not require sleep.
I do.
How many bedrooms did we have?
Like 4?
3, I believe. 4, okay.
How many proper bedrooms?
Oh, like proper bedrooms that are actual bedrooms? Like 3?
Yeah.
Let me look at the Troll Skull Manor handout, which has all the floor plans.
Yeah. Stregobor is going to see if if our robot friend is interested in. Remember how we said we would make a vault for you to store tools in?
What?
What?
He wanted a workshop.
Correct. And a smithy and a forge, so I may work.
And because of legally, it is, maybe better for me to make it for you, and we will make you a vault instead. Maybe we should go get zoning papers.
What, did the 17 insights only scare you into zoning papers?
No, like that. There's actually things about Waterdeep and digging underground without permission.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
No,
I
that
don't
I'm
think
aware of.
Cobalt
I'm just
can
curious if
handle.
you literally are just trying to sell me a vault right now.
Well, I mean, Stregobor is going to go get paperwork for Vault because, we need room in cellar for cellar. No room for Stregobor. So maybe make another room or two. Anyway, I was going to go get paperwork, seeing if you were interested in joining.
I suppose. Currently, these rats are too numerous to efficiently eradicate with a rapier.
We could go to Rat Catching Guild.
That does remind me, Hylock. I doubt rat poison would be one of the things that I would have witnessed, but would you allow me to see if I can make a substance like that? Considering Kenku, that'd probably be a disadvantage if I want to make something original, right? Plus, I'd need alchemist supplies, so.
There's that.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to make something as specific as rat poison, it would be a disadvantage. If you want to just make poison, I wouldn't have you have disadvantage, but you would still need alchemist supplies. Or herbalism supplies.
That's fair. Well, I probably know what I'm gonna do next if after we split rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and checking over the
It looks like there's 4 rooms plus a spare, so it's 5.
5 total bedrooms. But
Yeah.
you could convert something into a bedroom or whatever else.
I think we're pretty good on that.
It's yeah, not a huge deal at the moment. Yeah. So as it is just a little bit past high or mid-sun, Raynar or Neverember Nod says that he's going to go to collect a few things before turning in for the night, and leaves the tavern to you guys, or the manor to you guys.
Cool.
What, if anything, do you guys want to do in this moment?
Well, I guess me and Striggerbar are gonna go get some freaking zoning paperwork.
Yeah, D&D at its finest.
I am just so blown away by this.
The fact that you have to deal with unions.
Yeah, so, but I'm part of the guild. I've done this a whole bunch.
Unions, guilds, yeah.
Yeah, so I go and I'm
Same
like, well, one is for good friend here. He needs vault to store tools in, and I need vault to store, stuff for making vault. And I give him the address and all that, and see what the cost will be.
I need a vault for my vault supplies so that way I can vault more vaults.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's been a long-time member of this guild. They're used to this bullshit that he's pulling.
See, that
I'm
I believe.
convinced it's probably his original, only him language, just
I
Voltian.
imagine, I pay, the cost, and I know the person to ask, and I give them a little something extra on the side.
Yeah, so this is the Splendid Order of Armorers, Locksmiths, and Finesmiths. Very fancy name. A lot of these people have very fancy names without really needing to.
I feel like Striggerbar just thumbs his nose, noticing there's no Vaultsmith on that list.
Locksmith.
Vaults are best lock. Big.
It's true. Just double checking that I'm not making a mistake with that guild. But yes, that is indeed the Vault Guild.
The Vault Guild.
And I'm like, well, like I will build vault for you. Very little cost. You buy materials, and I will help build. Maybe you buy extra materials for other vault too.
Are you
Save
directing this
labor.
towards Strife
Jones.
or the Robot Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the artisan from your guild, your little contact, would offer for the full supplies. Or sorry, let me ask you. You're wanting supplies for a vault. You're wanting a workshop, a vault workshop, right?
Kinda.
He basically wants a vault workshop built within a vault itself that he is going to supervise, and a secondary vault for fucking Smithy's tools and crap.
Yeah, I'm going to build 2 vaults myself, but one of them basically is going to be a second room for a workshop with a door on it, and the other one's going to be a vault that I'm going to live in.
Live in the vault.
But I'll store a whole bunch of stuff in there, and maybe have a tertiary vault inside the vault to put my stuff in.
Yeah, Strife
All right.
Strife is
Because
reconsidering my
rushing nesting doll of vaults.
All right. The contact says without seeing the area that you're going to be doing this in, they can't give you a wholly accurate estimate, but it would probably be about 150 per room. But you would have to check with the Sellers and Plumbers Guild about furnishing a cellar-like area or expanding a cellar-like area.
No, I am not making cellar bigger. I know better than that. I am making vaults off of cellar. This is different zone.
Oh my god.
Right.
And only need paperwork. Straggleboard will do all work and source material.
Okay. So the artisan writes up a zoning for 2 vaults, correct? 2 vaults of unspecified size, or do you have a size in mind?
I think that would be a question for our Warforged.
Strife.
Dude, I don't think you quite realize how little room I actually need to work in. Like, the space
we're making a boat?
the space I have, like, just already in that cellar, that's already perfect for everything I want.
Maybe. What do you need? 10 by 15.
Don't forget you need to leave room for wine and ale if you want to keep it cold down there.
Yeah, that's why I got a plan. We're not taking any room off of that.
Right, just making sure.
And then maybe 10 by 20 for me. Not 20 by 20, just to be safe.
10 by 15 and 20 by 20. I am writing this down, don't forget it. Right, so that is, I said 150 for both, 300 for, so the man, writes up the zoning, says that on top of it, there will be a small fee due to the paperwork, and just to sum it up to a nice, quick 400, if that's okay with you.
Oh, Stragobor is saddened. I will pay for the cost of him doing the work, and so we will be back with money later. Must go to bank. Might be a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks to get to the bank. How much do you pay him?
He knows that I do this shit all the time, so I think 10 gold is what I do for him to look the other way and be helpful.
That's put into the 400 amount.
Okay.
He summed it up just for that.
On your dwarven bullshit already.
And I turn and tell you it'll be just over 200 gold.
You're telling Strife it'll be a little over 200 gold?
Yeah, but I walk out and find him. But no rush. We will get the money.
So you are paying 10 towards the payment now, right?
Yeah.
10? Okay, cool.
This now
Well, if
requires
I'm-
me to make over 400 gold just to put in the supplies and equipment and ventilation I require.
Yes.
Please don't burn our bar.
Why the hell did I come along?
I start explaining to him how for the to access it you'll have to climb down the chimney because chimney and vault is no good. But if you leave door open and go down there to work, this would work.
This won't work. I'm calling it.
No.
I feel like I'm just quietly staring at you now.
Are we gonna dress Strife up in red as he goes down that chimney too?
Yes.
Ho, ho,
Now we are.
ho.
By the way, if I can, I want to spend the time to transcribe the spells if we're not doing anything right now. Stay in the inn and do that.
You need 4 hours, right?
I want to transcribe Unseen Serpent first, so if I can have 2 hours, that will be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna start looking for freaking notice boards and job boards on our way fucking through.
Gonna clean up the tavern and kill some rats.
Okay. Let me see here. So, when it comes to money, or making money, if you guys don't have the way to go about with the tavern just yet, as I mentioned before, there is the downtime activities, which do last a week, but do provide money.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We're
you can-
adventurous. Can we go? Can we kill something? Is there a board?
We are not all adventurous. Keep that in mind.
I'm a
Well-
bounty hunter.
We're playing D&D. Can we kill something for money? That's the start.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is
What I
also
guess that
Waterdeep, where the most dangerous thing we're gonna encounter is we kind of already encountered both of them. The guilds.
Don't get me wrong. There are rumors. There are boards to go across. There's rumors of feral children attacking people in the sewers. There's
Jesus.
Please, not the
rumors.
swords again.
There's rumors of a new drug on the market in the dock ward. There's rumors of a couple of different things. An alley that's become a game show for adventurers to go through and potentially die in.
What the fuck?
I need to see that.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Where's Roland?
There's also
That's the best one. We could advertise our bar.
Oh,
There's
God.
also work. For instance, Strife is a bounty hunter, so he can spend a week doing bounty hunting work, catch a guy at the end. I won't have an entire combat scenario for this probably unless everybody joins him on this and make it something interesting. But it's a work a week. Names that are being currently blocked to me move out of the way. Things. Rio could work as a bard for a bit if he wanted to, spread the name of the tavern or anything else. Watcher can pick up work. Anybody can pick up some kind of work.
And Shadow
But-
could just borrow money from her noble family.
yes,
Really,
yes,
like-
I could.
Her family could pay for the whole bar right now. You guys wouldn't have to worry about a little thing, but we're not going to mention that.
I don't
But-
think we know that she's noble, do we?
Nope, not clue.
Not that noble,
you
at
don't.
least. Yeah.
You don't really know much about her. Just
Do we know anything about each other?
You
not
know-
really. We know
No.
each other's names, and that's about it.
I mean, what's better than to go on an expensive joint ownership of a tavern without knowing each other?
Maybe we
Nothing
should
could go
use one
wrong.
of these. We should use one of these downtimes for group therapy.
Go meet my family. Ask
think
them to pay for
Struggle-
everything and repair the
like-
barn. And
I do not
Struggle
understand
like
the use
Vault
of this
so much.
lagomorph.
Because Stragobor can't open up himself.
that is the best thing in the world. I love it. I find it hilarious every time Strife has an issue with the horned bunny. I think it's great. I love it.
Like at some point, you guys are just gonna wake up one day. It's gonna be sitting there in the bar. Strife's gonna be standing like 3 feet away from it, and we're just gonna be staring at each other. How long have
Oh
you
no!
been like
Now
that?
I'm gonna. Now every time I go to sleep, I'm gonna send the rabbit to watch you just from the corner and do nothing.
Watch you while you're sleeping.
Holy crap, how
No,
long have you guys
I-
been doing that? I have been like this for 7 hours. The Lagomorph has joined me on the first hour. It has not moved. I am disturbed. Fucking rabbits.
It's perfect.
Like, of all the weird character flaws I could give this robot, the fucking Lagomorph is the interesting one.
Right. Yeah. So,
So, kids,
it is. Yeah, it is currently the first of Aligned, the month Aligned. As much as you guys want to know all about the calendar, I'm sure.
I would
it's the
love
first
to
of
see
Aligned.
what you have on that calendar.
There's
Yeah.
holidays actually coming up that you guys can partake in if you want. Not today, obviously. The next one is the 21st of Aligned, which is
We
Bright
should-
Swords.
No, I
We
think
should get ready for Bright Swords in bar.
No, I think he was freaking Moore was saying that because we're tired of somehow accidentally just narrowly escaping potential death like the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's oddly convenient that, because every time.
Yeah, we
Every
come back to
time.
town. What the fuck happened here? It's like, oh, well, Straw showed up and killed everybody. Oh, that explains the vampire eating the dude in the church. Also, there's a fucking vampire eating a dude in a church. Why is there a vampire in the church?
Please remember, if you say his name, he might come back.
Oh,
He
fuck,
always
I
come
don't-
back.
I don't have that fucking ability anymore where you can't see me. Fuck.
Do we have a mirror where you can just say it 3 times in the mirror?
Oh, please.
That was a thing. You don't understand. That
Wait,
was an
it
actual
was?
thing in the campaign.
What?
Yeah, it was.
There was a
Oh.
very special mirror that if you did that, Ed, he could actually appear.
Shit, I actually did that in my other campaign now that I think about it.
That's fucking weird and creepy as shit. And I really want to play that module again someday.
Yes,
Wait,
I would like to actually fully play it because I haven't had a chance to fully play it.
Hey, but
Oh.
why would you
Bring
do
my
that?
tabaxi back.
Best
Why
case
wouldn't
scenario-
you?
because
Because
Styx doesn't
the best case
remember
scenario-
it.
If the best case is nothing happens, the worst case you summon Strahd.
Well, I mean,
There is no winning there.
like I imagine each DM does it differently because in mine, when I touched the mirror and invoked whatever it was, a phantom assassin came out and assassinated Baba Lysaga for me.
Jesus.
I didn't play that campaign very long, or that module.
I'm sorry, we might have references every now and then.
Yeah,
it's
but-
fun.
Okay.
But for now, we should probably discuss what we're going to do with our downtime and what we're going to do about the room situation.
Yes, rooms for sure.
Well,
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Watcher was going to point to the 3rd floor where the bedroom connected to the tower is, and he's going to point at the tower, the turret peak, and then at himself. Like, do we have a schematic in front of us? We could say we have a schematic in front of us.
Yeah, there's the handout, Troll Skull Manor handout.
Watcher
Yeah,
is
that's
attempting to tell us that he wishes to nest.
Yes, so you just want the outcropping and not the room itself? So that's what you want?
At that, he'll pause and then he'll point at the bedroom that connects to it and say, so long as you can secure an office space for the group, we should be fine.
Alright.
So, I'm sorry, you want the bedroom connected to the turret?
Yeah, he
that's
does.
what he
Yeah, the
wants.
turret's gonna be the tower's gonna be my room, while the bedroom's gonna be the main office.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's what he's...
Plus, I imagine it'd be strange for you to just wake up in the middle of the night and just out of the closet you just see Watcher just walk out.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna be pretty weird when you guys just go downstairs to like the main bar area and Strife is standing there the next morning. I'm not gonna
Yes,
say
it-
what else is gonna be there, but it's going to be interesting.
Actually,
Just-
do we want to discuss rooms when Martin's not here?
That is a fair point.
I'm labeling things as we go, so if you do
Yeah.
want to call that something, feel free. But,
I think
yeah.
Stregobor and Strife are going to be offshoots of the
basement.
cellar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since I'm the only... technically the only woman in the party, because I don't
We don't know that.
Kenku is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the Kenku is. But you don't know that.
And we're not
Since
about
I'm
to check his
technically-
gender.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what the Warforged
Is
is. He
either,
might have
yeah.
a sprocket or a.
We got gyro.
It's Shiro. But yeah, so I could take whatever room's left, I guess. Not that I need one.
I mean,
Really.
wait a minute. Am I reading this right? We have 3 like just in question genders of the party right now that literally we
Yeah.
could be anything.
No,
But yeah,
you're reading it wrong. We have 4 because Jack.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God, yeah,
because-
Jack.
Oh
yeah.
god, yeah.
Yeah.
He can literally just change his gender though. That's not fair.
He doesn't have one. That's the whole thing behind
Changelings. Yeah, changelings don't have a gender.
You're into a Warforged?
That's exactly it. Neither do Kenku, really. I mean, they do, but they don't. I mean, you
Ain't
can't
no one
tell.
gonna check a
Hey,
Kenku.
we have 5 rooms. Why don't we just roll for it and see what everyone has?
You need to give, you don't need to get one, but don't forget Neverember would prefer to have some sort of room.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're keeping him for the night. And probably a little longer.
Yeah, if he's working for you, he intends to stay here for a little bit at least.
Side
I
note-
Well, you
could.
could have the spare room.
We could turn the library in a room.
No, the library needs to stay a library. Turn the den into a room. We don't need a den. Do we need a den for? Library, especially for you as a wizard, is a good thing to have because you can store numerous spell books there, and we can have.
I'm not a wizard. I only have the one. I can barely use
Oh.
this shit.
Well, it's a study. We need a place to, I don't know, study how to make drinks or, I don't know.
I
A
recall
quiet
a
place to
book.
collect your thoughts.
It is a good place to
Alright, so
bring
1,
customer
2,
in to sell vault.
3.
Make
There
people
you go.
learned.
There you go.
I recollect
Watch
seeing
it
a
discuss.
book on the mating habits of Kenku.
I just slowly look over to you.
Relax.
You guys only need 4 more rooms, and you only have 4 more people to get rooms, and you only need 4 more, and you have 4.
And we have
So-
2 spare rooms.
No, that's including the 2 rooms taken up by you and Strife.
Well, we
Because
have
you
an
and
attic
Strife are
storage and a spare room.
right there. Sorry, I was only counting the things called bedroom or spare room.
Yeah, because there's the den that we could turn into a room. The bedroom, the spare room.
There is
Two
one in the attic.
bedrooms yeah, there's the 2 upstairs bedrooms and then the attic bedroom.
Yeah, so it all works out. So, where would you want bedroom wise? What should I mark as, or what should I mark as shadows?
The other master bedroom would be nice.
Other master bedroom? You're referring to the one on the 2nd floor?
The 3rd floor.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 master bedrooms. Well, the master bedroom and then there's the other bedroom that,
So she's on your floor.
yeah,
Okay.
across from the Kenku.
All right. Then Rio, where do you want to stay?
Okay, how many we have? Not the attic. Fuck
We
that.
have bedroom, attic, or spare room, or you can try converting something.
Well, I'll
This
take.
is all D&D's about now, playing Tetris in your own house.
Yeah.
Let's say I take bedroom because that's the biggest one.
And then as you're giving
Demonetized.
Neverember the attic.
Or the spare. You can choose.
Well, I mean,
Or-
right now there's no office in the bedroom on the 3rd floor, so
Office.
available. But again, you wake up, come out of the bath, and as you come out of the bath, Kenku comes out the opposite door leading to the turret. Kind of awkward.
For who?
Yeah.
For everyone.
It all depends.
I mean, we see a Kenku in the nude. What are we seeing?
Feathers.
Exactly. Jack shit.
Feathers. Exactly.
I see a flightless giant raven.
The question is what does the Kenku see?
Shame.
Yeah, where the hell did you come from?
Alright, so we have... Everybody has a room. Excellent, technically.
And we'll let Martin have his, if he wants a different room, then we can negotiate then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
I have him
negotiate.
labeled for the spare right now, but of course, if he wants something else, we can negotiate. But anyways, yeah, everybody has a room to call their own or a room to set their head down for the night.
And that little inlet behind the stairs in the cellar,
I was looking at that.
we'll start that's like the side striker board. We'll start building the 2 extra rooms, so it won't impede the wine or ale cellar.
Got you. Okay.
Which also might just look bigger for some reason than they look on the map in a couple of weeks. No reason. I'm sure whoever wrote this down on the official blueprint documents just didn't take the time to measure it correctly.
Just don't cut any of the power lines.
Or the water mains.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's sort of why you get somebody from the union to do it.
That's exactly why you do that.
And don't collapse the building, please.
Yeah, I gotta say, replacing a drainage culvert is one of the most unpleasant experiences on the job I've ever had.
So, as I said before, Neverember will be returning at the night. You guys know that it's going to take quite a bit of money, even before the numbers come forward, for refurbishing this tavern. How do you want to, or what's the plan for payment? Do you want to borrow money from a guy Neverember knows, or somebody else, or do you want to find work for a week, or do you want to track down a rumor, or what else?
We never got a word on what the return rates were for that loan, did we?
No, you don't even know who the loan would be through yet, because he just offered it, and it sounded like everybody shot it down pretty quick.
Yeah,
you
because
don't
it's
want to borrow
sketchy.
money from loan sharks for one.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna go with a loan, but
Yeah.
at the same time, just if it's an option.
No, if it's somebody Neverember knows, it's probably not somebody like going to be a loan shark or somebody going to cut you out.
I don't need a bank of frickin' gnomes suddenly owning our manor.
I have an
think that's
idea for
even
my
worse.
next character suddenly. Thank you, Grim.
God fucking damn, I knew I was gonna regret saying that joke.
Why not? Why not a goblin instead that runs the?
Trust
Nope.
me,
God.
that's the last guy you ever go to for a loan, and that's only if you literally don't care you're gonna die or not.
We'll ask Strife for a loan, and then see what the Warforged has to say about that.
Not a great idea. Also, I think it's hilarious if you guys all turn in tonight, because Strife is just gonna stand exactly where he's at, and next morning, you're just gonna come downstairs or pop up, whatever. He's still gonna be standing right there, with one key difference. He is surrounded by dead rats.
There you go.
Speaking of which, our downtime activities and plans for paying.
I rather track the rumor because that's more exciting and I need new material for my book.
You want to go to the game show?
No.
Really? It's a game show!
I
Oh,
can set
their
up the game
rooms.
show pretty quick.
Hello.
No.
Wait, there's
I
an
wanna
actual
play a
thing for it?
game.
There's an actual thing for it. Yeah, there's an actual alley game show that you guys can partake in.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
Just ignore
We
the
can
fact that
advertise.
the entire freaking thing's mascot is a freaking creepy ass white faced black haired puppet on a tricycle.
That's probably not inaccurate.
Right
What?
there? Fuck all of that. No, we are not doing
Wait.
that one.
There's a legitimate jigsaw in this world?
No. I'm just saying that's probably not inaccurate to the mindset. No, it's called the Blue Alley, and it's actually something semi-well known within the city, or at least to those who have spent some time here. No.
Do we know about the prizes at least?
Let me bring it up.
Is one
Let's see.
death?
I imagine that's
that
the
is
penalty for
something.
losing.
Unless you're in Barovia, in which case it's a prize.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Saving.
what if there's a random just teleportation into Barovia there?
Don't tempt me.
Oh god.
You get new real estate in a far-off land.
Honestly, I think we should probably just try to test the waters on basic jobs first, see how much that even pays out, then try chasing rumors around. See how much that does.
Well, my character already has a job.
How much
so-
money can we make in a week?
Exactly.
Let's say so.
Well, the game
Oh.
show would take an afternoon, and then we could still do that.
Well, that bothers me because, for all I know, that's a lie or incorrect. Also, I'm pretty sure it might kill us.
Probably.
This level, yeah.
Let me check. Running a business to compare. I really wish Roll20 would be a little bit more helpful in this, but
Fine dwarven craftsmanship. You can't really put a price on it.
Oh, dwarven crap. Sorry, bad joke from a game.
Shut up, elf. Go sit on the shelf or
dirty
something.
elves. Oh, that's a bad reference.
Yeah.
I
What?
caught that.
What? Do I?
Elf.
I don't want to know.
No, you don't.
I need to not say what with you guys around.
It's probably safer you didn't.
So, when you say job, Hylock, are you just talking about random run-of-the-mill jobs like working at the docks? Because if so, again, Watcher already has a job. And though mine is kind of weird because it doesn't have an hourly or bi-weekly pay. It's dependent on the contract and if I finish it.
Oh, so it's a lot like bounty hunting.
Yeah,
Oh, it's very much like bounty hunting, only there's no killing. It's just listen at
It's-
people's doors, kind of.
Yeah, it's informant.
yeah, I'm a kind of
So-
a cross between an informant and a bounty hunter myself, so...
So when it comes to the job, you can opt for just temporary work, or if you already have a profession, like some of you do, you can simply work at that for the week. It'll be something average, something typical, but there will be a payout at the end of the week. If everybody gets in on your job, for instance, you want to take a very big job and you say you're going to bring your whole party along, I will actually have some sort of thing that we run through for it. Otherwise, it'll just simply be that's what you did for the week. You tailed this person, you spoke to this person, Strife knocked out this person.
And then we
Yeah.
met Thrall Oaken Table.
Oh god.
Hey, doing a big job might be good.
Hello, little adventurers. You decide to face the might of my oaken coffee table and my mahogany desk. I hope you're prepared for the magnificence of my hardwood.
Agony.
Mahogany.
Ha.
What are they,
I-
mimics?
Oh gosh.
I need to write that
I'm
down.
already toying with an idea of a world that everyone being on a world that's just a mimic. I don't need any more
That's
mimic
fucking
ideas.
scary.
I know, right?
It's all just one big mimic.
If you think about it, that could be the Feywild, actually.
Basically, yeah.
Very well.
But payment. So I believe it was. Oh god. We have to. Oh, not. Well, I can't talk. So payments to Neverember, including renovations. How much is that again?
If you guys haven't got the exact number yet, he said that he would like to be paid 10 gold a week starting a couple of weeks from now, because he realizes the state you guys are in. He said that tomorrow morning he was going to call up some associates, get some people down here that could give him an accurate number to how much it'll take to renovate the whole tavern as is, not including any additions you guys want to make to it or changes.
I will pay him with 5 flats of mahogany.
If you want, I can fast forward to that moment.
I don't mind that. I just want to spend the night transcribing spells and that's it.
I'm trying to find the rules on jobs because I remember some rollable table for it, but I'm not seeing it for some reason.
I remember Jeremy Crawford when he was pitching this module that there was like a whole entire table for just downtime and job activities.
And honestly, I don't mind that. I kind of enjoy just a whole thing of planning, personally.
I'm kind of curious with the fact Strife doesn't need to sleep, how much time I can shave off that week.
I only need 4 hours to meditate, so hey.
I need 12 hours of beauty sleep. So
12 hours.
At least he's playing to his character.
How long
12
does
hours
preening
for
take?
drinking and sleeping. Very important for dwarf.
Depends on how long you want to preen for.
I don't even know what preening is, actually. Let me look that up.
Cleaning the
it's where you-
feathers.
Yeah.
It's what you
Okay.
do before you get married.
What?
No, that's a
Signing a
prenup.
yeah,
No,
what is that?
Prenup?
Something every
No,
bard should be
preening.
aware of.
Oh,
Yeah.
preening is where birds clean their feathers by
Yeah.
getting the bits out with their beak.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
So
like
there is a little
cat's
bit of that.
grooming.
There is a little bit of that other Kenku still in my. I need to get rid of that.
Whoops.
I'm not gonna get too in depth with that. That just gets weird. Let's see. If you'll allow a Hylock in between work, then I would probably also, either get alchemist supplies and then probably purchase rat poison and see if I can observe the creation process for absolutely no reason.
Whatsoever.
also, when we are in the tavern, I'll be using the Unseen Serpent every hour to see if I can knock the price down of the renovation by helping clean it. See if we can do something.
I mean, knocking down the renovation, but when you're talking about getting an estimate, generally they would prefer if you didn't do anything else for fear that you might bring down the cost of the property even more. Because if there's anyone that's more interested in the in a rundown home like this than us, it's them, since they are preparing it for resale value in the future.
Yep, the house flippers. They're coming for you.
I'm
It's
pretty sure
alright.
cleaning the place won't bring the price down.
I suppose.
I see so many of those house flipper TV shows. They're now everywhere.
Right?
It's a
Even in
trap.
D&D.
It's a trap. Don't do it.
I always knew that guy wasn't a guy.
It's
Okay.
ma'am. It's ma'am.
So, we will fast forward slightly towards the morning light hours. As you guys have found your own rooms, claimed them here. Neverember returned at some point in the night, claiming the only unclaimed bedroom. That being the attic area, where he also seems to be starting to set up a small office, let's say, within the opposite attic storage room. As long as it's not being used currently.
Does anybody else kind of feel weird that a noble's okay with the attic bedroom? Especially one like Neverember?
Dude, you're talking to someone that literally just made an orc barbarian carpenter.
Fair.
Come morning, Neverember sets out, sending a few letters here and there, and he returns back to the tavern a couple hours past dawn. Sorry, not past dawn, but, past the morning. As he said, a few people in tow who begin to take measurements of the rooms, inspections here and there. One's a gnome, one's a dwarf, and the last one's human. Very much diversity. Kitty, please do not step on my keyboard. Game breaking right there. Yeah, she meows a lot.
Good girl, Eclipse.
It's got a cute mew.
Anyways, yeah. So they run the numbers, and Neverember, as you guys are gathered around getting what you can for breakfast at the counter, says the final numbers for renovating the whole tavern amount to 1,250 gold as a one-time fee. But there would be obviously payments made regularly to the tavern for the cost of hirelings and replenishing supplies. If you just want something to keep yourself going by, and we hire cheap labor, it would be around 60 gold a week.
Don't want cheap. Cheap gets you nothing good. That's for
So
Cheap is how you get goblins.
the initial investment. I'm sorry, I kind of blacked out as soon as you started saying the number. Could you say that again? I must have misheard you.
No, it was over
1,250 gold to renovate the whole manor.
See, I heard that number, but I just didn't like it.
This is not in addition to any additions or changes you want to make on it.
Yeah, which is only 400 on freaking Strife and another 200 on Stregobor just for the shit we want to do in the cellar.
Well, is that also accounting for the fact that we're tearing down the wooden addition that's the tavern?
We are?
You see
We are
him
not.
cough into his hand and
We're
say,
tearing again.
that might be partially used for it, but that would up the price at least another couple hundred if we
'Cause
want
we're-
to completely remake it in stone.
We don't have to.
Yeah,
Shit's
because
expensive.
renovations are to repair it, but if we're planning on breaking it down and then completely rebuilding it base up,
How much will it cost to do it in stone?
well, he did say it would be about 100 extra, so we're
A
talking
couple
13.
hundred.
Mm,
So a rough estimate of it would be
1,450.
about
Yeah.
for it being remade in stone, the base of it.
Jesus
I'm
Christ, we could deck ourselves out in all sorts of gear with that kind of gold.
Shit, we're gonna,
Comes with owning a
I'm-
property.
gonna take those paintings and go sell them somewhere.
Yeah, I
What
think
can get for them.
we'll just spend the next week just doing the job thing, seeing how that pans out, how much do we get for that. Then we move on to rumors and pray for bigger payouts that aren't alleyways of death.
well, do we want to devote resources primarily to the tavern first, so that way we can have our own running business, bringing in money
Yeah.
Yeah.
in addition? Yeah.
Out of character, I could try to borrow money from her family, obviously.
Isn't your family like assassins and shit? I don't want to owe them money.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we
You
don't know
don't
that.
know
This
We
is-
don't know
this
who
is
the
our
family
character.
is.
Yeah, this is our character.
But, yeah, I could go ask Mummy and Daddy for money.
Mummy and
Daddy, I want a bar. Daddy, can you take me a bar?
What's a bar? What's
Where the
it
fuck did these
now?
Oompa Loompas come from? Oh wait, these aren't Oompa Loompas. Someone
great.
just put wigs on these freaking gnomes and paint them orange. Yes, sweet lord, they look like they want to build a wall.
Oh god.
By the way, just out of character, I will say that I'm enjoying this with the pricing and all of that, because next time anyone is like, man, we're having too much money, I don't know what to do with it all, let's buy a
Buy a
prop."
bar!
Buy a bar. There you go.
Oh
Have
god.
fun with taxes, bitch.
Yeah, frankly.
Man, the stabbing alley is sounding better and better.
Fucking
Having
win.
it. So I will go sell the paintings and see what I can get for those. Then I will go ask.
Yeah, Strife
I
is
mean,
probably
that's-
running around all the job boards and all the bulletin boards and just ripping off fucking help wanted shit and collecting them and bringing them back and laying them on the bar top. And then probably immediately go bounty hunting.
I would mention that as you bring the 3 paintings down, Shadow, and seem to make for the entranceway to perhaps sell them,
Oh no.
one of them gets yanked out of your grasp and is thrown. Well, sorry, lifted and carried over to the back of the bar, and then placed on the wall behind the bar.
Turn around and look and see. What the hell?
Which painting was it?
Yeah, which. Well,
It's written as Rita at the Lake. It's a not really amateurish painting, but it's a decent enough painting of some elven woman relaxing at a lakeside.
Oh, Streggobor's gonna hate
alright.
this. I love it.
Alright, live. Fine. Keep the painting. I assume it was the ghost that took it because, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, this must have been his.
No, honestly, I just really like, whacking it to this particular painting. This elf chick is really hot.
Could take the other. Is it okay if I sell the other 2? We need
There-
money for this place.
Yeah, go for it. I don't give a
There's-
fuck. I don't whack off to those ones.
There's no response.
All right, Stick, sure.
Styx officially is the ghost of the bar.
Yeah.
No, it's fun to
No.
think of that though.
Go take the other 2 paintings and try to go sell them.
Okay.
See what I can get for them.
Let's see. Make me a charisma investigation.
Charisma
Wait.
investigate. So a
That's a
investigation
weird
check, but with charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah, basing on charisma.
Both are the
Since-
same anyway. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, then either way,
Sad.
Ooh.
It is sad. It's very sad.
8. You find a few shops, not any direct buyers that would be interested in buying it. Most of them are, the stereotypical pawn shops.
Mm-hmm.
The best pricing you got over the course of the hour is about 50 gold per painting.
That's not too bad.
That's better than nothing at this point. So yeah.
This is not
Well,
silver.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll sell them for 50 gold piece, and
Okay. Yeah. The transaction goes through. You gain 100 gold total, and you hand over the 2 paintings.
yep. And then I will sneak off to my parents' house. Gonna go talk to mommy and daddy.
You guys, those paintings, they were worth 1,500 gold.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
god.
Wouldn't that surprise me, honestly.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that's.
I mean, they're unique, one of a kind. The artist is dead. There's no way to replicate. Yeah.
There's no way to replicate it.
Yeah.
forgery. Yeah, exactly. Ask the Kenku. Talk
Well,
to
we
the
do have
Kenku.
one left for an
that's a great
overhead
idea.
copy.
That
Okay.
that is a fantastic idea.
Until
Kenku
you
probably
bring up.
forged these. The other 2 are probably hidden somewhere. That's why they're only.
Go
Gold.
find some masterpieces and make duplicates.
Oh
yeah, I'm
god.
pretty sure that's illegal in some way.
That. Just a bit.
No one's going to know.
Kenkus, they have trouble communicating, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't know
He
it
wasn't
was wrong.
saying it was an official, like it was a misunderstanding.
As you pitch this to Watcher, he just keeps tapping his brooch, indicating what group he's part of.
Yeah. We all know what party he's with. So
Yeah, I
yes,
think basically a snitch.
talk with my parents and ask tomorrow.
He strikes favorite people.
Honestly, you're not wrong. I did build him being an informant.
There is another detective agency on your guys' block, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Competition.
Yeah, there's competition everywhere. Actually, you guys are expanding your thing to include a detective's quarters, a
Forge.
forge, a locksmith area. Yeah, you guys are expanding and perhaps encroaching, or stepping on a few toes within the alley.
They will
Yeah.
be purged.
Yeah.
We just need to include a Temple of Bahamut and we're good.
Did someone mention
Yeah.
the glory of Bahamut?
Oh god.
No. So wrong house.
Apologies, I will check the next one.
So Shadow goes off to speak to her contacts, quote unquote. What are the rest of you hoping to do? I heard Strife is going to be grabbing random jobs from boards around the area before actually setting out and grabbing a bounty.
Yup.
I wanna go work as a bard, and as I do know, I wanna look out for rumors that get me a lot of money.
That don't involve death alleys.
Yeah,
Right.
anything but that.
I
the
heard
newest.
there's a whole bunch of gold lying at the end of that dark
And
alley.
also, hopefully, nothing in sewers.
Rio, do you make it? Let me ask you this: how obvious do you make it that you're looking for a big payout? You're looking for good money.
Oh god. That question.
Take it in.
Me being real, pretty obvious.
Oh god damn it.
So,
That's how we joined the Xanathar's Guild.
Yep.
That technically is an option.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so Strife will be working for the week. I've heard Rio working for the week. Shadow, your contacts are partially out on jobs at the moment, but there is easy ways to contact them within the house through magic and other means.
Yeah.
Though they are interested in the what's the word? I don't want to say offer. In the idea, they would rather discuss it as a whole family rather than just the two of them deciding, since the kids might have some interest in it as well.
Of course.
No asking
So-
mommy if daddy was alright with it.
Daddy said no. Mommy said yes.
They'll
Hey,
send
little
out they'll send out word to the rest of your siblings, and in a couple of days they'll hold a little family meeting to talk it over.
All right.
How easy is it to swipe Mummy's credit card in that business?
Seeing as how what the business is based on, and given what the children are probably doing, I imagine it might have been easy at first, but not anymore.
Well, she's the youngest, so it was never easy.
Oh god, yeah, you're boned.
But the kids, her siblings have her one-upped all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
they upgrade
sure
to
no.
arcane locks at that point.
Oh, please, there are wizards and warlocks and sorcerers in the family. Yes, there's magic. People know arcane lock. Everything is arcane lock. She can't get into nothing. That's how they childproof the house. Arcane lock. I mean...
That must suck for the restrooms then.
Oh god.
The servants can't get in.
They sold their soul
I
just to
gotta
get a.
pee! Go get Malachi and unlock this fucking toilet.
They sold their soul just to get a babysitter to deal with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's always weird. When they came back, they always could never find that body.
Nope. Yeah.
Found a thumb
Um,
once.
Okay.
So while
So-
waiting on the family to get together, I will work on bounties separate from Strife, obviously not encroaching on his.
Okay.
Roll to see
Yeah.
if you catch the same bounty.
Yeah, even if we are doing a full week of work, there will be things in between working, like the off hours. You guys meet up,
yeah,
and so forth.
yeah.
So don't think you guys are committing into not seeing each other for a whole week.
Yeah.
I know, I imagine I probably could.
Oh yeah, you guys are also making this a slight herbalist nook as well, aren't you? Because of Jack, I forgot.
Mhm.
Right, I forgot about that. And I think Stragobor pitched that you could use that for like enhancing drinks too, or something like
yeah,
that.
you guys are really stepping on toes here.
Just a bit.
No,
Not to
herbs
mention
are
a
basically
fortress,
all
though.
that's in gin.
We're basically all in one fucking tap room at this point. It's like you want to
You
get
guys are
fucking shit
becoming
done? Come here.
Walmart. You guys are
Jeez.
becoming
Look
Walmart.
out,
Shit,
fancy
shit.
Walmart.
No.
We are Fantasy Costco. Get it right.
You're the medieval superstore.
Basically.
Fantasy
Can we invent a drive-through tavern, please, or ride-through
Costco.
tavern?
I mean, I have a disguise kit. I
Huh?
could probably cut hair and do makeup.
Oh my god.
God.
Wait, what else I can do? I want to step on more toes.
I'm a hair salonist. I'm a beauty stylist now, so. you know.
Well, I'm a locksmith, a blacksmith, a stonemason.
Is anyone good with, say, glass working so we can do some fucking glass shit?
I
No,
wish.
all of our
Oh,
takers are
God.
going to be made out of stone.
Oh my god.
All the windows are made out
That
of
way
stone.
you can fucking murder people with them. I hit
Just
it with the
stone
granite
with
tanker.
iron
It does,
rebar.
like,
We
2d12
make this new
damage.
invention. We call them shades. The sun no hurt your eyes when you wear them. I can't see shit. Exactly. You cannot see sun. It no longer hurts your eyes.
Alright.
Okay, so we have Strife, Rio, Shadow, and I'm also going to put Jack on a work week. Anybody else
Yeah.
joining for a work week?
Yeah, I
Or
will
Vulture as well.
do I'll look around and see which is paying the best between my metal and stone and lock proficiencies.
see if I can do some fine locksmithing.
Fine locksmithing.
He does work for the guild, so it is legal for him.
Yeah.
True.
Right, yeah. Yeah, there seems to be some jobs about a noble's child wanting a few lockboxes on his own, away from his parents. So
Well,
that'll
when you
be
say noble's child, is this like 5-year-old spending his allowance?
This is like a 16-year-old spending their allowance.
Even better.
Fucking teenagers.
They want to
Okay.
be separate from Mummy and Daddy because Mummy and Daddy won't give them their own space.
Stregobor knows to be paid up front as he's doing this.
Right.
Because, like, one time he did it for this, like, little bratty noble kid, and he did the thing, and the parents tore it down before he could get paid because, you know, they knew what he was doing behind that locked door, and...
What made it worse was the kid was a wizard, so he had mage hand, and we all know what happens.
Oh, my
No!
God!
Timmy, I know what you're doing in there with
Play
that
it
magic
on.
image spell.
Moving on, please.
Elven children are the worst, I assure
Yeah,
you.
Is this something I need to do a roll for, or...
Yeah, give me a minute,
Do I just get paid?
I'm hearing that fapping sound again.
Are you okay there, Moore?
I feel innocence stripping away with every minute.
Timmy, God help you if I open this here door and I see a fucking naked half-orc again.
Oh God, no.
You're welcome.
Sorry, man. It's going downhill from here.
We can only go downhill.
Joke's on you. Opens the door, it's a furbolg. Hairy everywhere.
And she's
Oi.
shedding.
It's like a shaved Wookiee.
Is Furbolg official? No, I don't want an answer to that. I don't want an answer to
Yes,
that.
furbolg is official.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll for this, or...
Yeah, there will be one roll made throughout the work week. I'm just trying to find the exact payments. Sorry.
1795 for the initial payment, and the final fee will be a 2148.
Timmy, is that fucking Kenku in there?
Why do you know the payment packages for a sex life?
What?
More? Is there something you want to tell us?
I'm not gonna talk money with any of you anymore. I'm just gonna keep my silver standard PDFs to myself.
Wow. Really went in a total
Downhill?
opposite direction. Yeah, exactly.
For the low, low price of 20 gold kids, you too can get this wonderful artifact that casts major image at will. I can let your mind do the work.
Called imagination.
You know,
That's what
oddly,
Unseen Servant was for.
Joke's on all of you, Roshi has like 5 of those.
I can imagine him saying it's a pyramid scheme.
I mean, hell,
It's a
close
pyramid.
your eyes and Mage Hand is good enough.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat my beef jerky and pretend like none of this is happening.
So you're eating
Honestly,
ramen?
You're
You can do.
just drop it. Don't make any mention about how the beef jerky is shaped like. It's okay.
What, shaped like a dried out Genasi?
Yes.
Dried out Genasi. Oh my god.
This was a
Oddly
thing.
enough, the dried out Genasi part kind of makes me more hungry.
What?
Just makes it worse.
Yeah, especially when you consider he's eating himself at that point. He was that Genasi.
And he was dry and almost dead.
So, debating on the work you guys are doing, there will be a certain roll made with it. At the end of the week, this roll determines how much you're paid just to make by chance.
Shit.
Yeah, sorry. There's a bit to it.
This is like a roll with luck or a roll with our proficiencies?
With proficiencies, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
There's skills associated with things. So, for instance, Strife, since your job is bounty hunting, and I believe a strength athletics would be accurate to it, would you say it would be not be accurate to it?
Hmm.
Maybe investigation to find them.
I was also gonna go with perception, mostly because I suck at all these things. I am proficient in athletics, though, even with a +1, though, so that could work.
Do you have any issue with strength athletics, or do you think that investigation is more or is better suited?
Not really. It's the same modifier. The thing is, I have proficiency in athletics, but not in investigation.
Let's see. How do you want to approach this bounty hunter? First,
Oh
or
god, so good.
God damn it, more.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do a strength athletics roll if you
let's
don't
go with
mind
that.
terribly.
Yeah, 12.
12.
Slightly above average.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Modern.
Knew I should have gone with the frickin' full orc carpenter.
Okay, with that written down, Rio. I'll mention the prices towards the end of the week.
Right.
But Rio, I need a charisma performance because that sounds about right, right?
I'm a bard, but not really. So yeah, that sounds alright.
I'm bard, but not really.
Stale Island, listen.
Oh, dude.
I'm a really shitty bard.
That makes me
No one's
sad.
stale.
You attract the wrong kind of attention.
Boo, you suck! Take off your clothes!
Actually, yeah, since you did get below a 10, give me a roll of a d6.
Mugging damage.
That's an option. I have a table here. Somebody can get
Make you
mugged.
squawk.
I mean, I hope you have a table. What is your computer on?
The desk.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that works in
Does
my
he-
favor.
Does he actually lose his
Uh-oh.
pants to a goblin?
No.
Who?
Rio.
Not unless he wants to.
Oh, God.
No. Not my thing.
It's just sticks. You always know how you need his pants.
Alright. So, Shadow, you said you want to work as bounty hunting informant of the like.
Yeah.
I
Go.
think it would be fair to say investigation for you. Unless you say otherwise.
Yeah, I suck at investigation, but hey, we've seen before. This is gonna go pretty poorly.
You never
Or
know.
you'll
Might go
net-
wrong.
Yeah, you
You
might
can
net
do it.
20 it.
You'll make less money just because you're having to pay people to help
Yeah.
find them.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
God.
Yes, investigation's bad.
Guys, we
Something
suck
that
at
works
regular life. We need to do something crazy.
Yeah, I need something that involves,
Stabby.
stealthy. Yeah, and stabby. Yeah, sneaky, stealthy, stabby is what I need.
Can you also roll me a d6?
I'm not going to be an
can,
assassin
I'm not sure I
anymore.
want
I'm going legit. You'll be back. We suck at being.
That's either really
That could be
good
really
or
good or bad, but-
really bad.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be really, really bad. I can guarantee it.
You're gonna like
Oh, it's
the
going
way
to be
you look.
bad.
See it.
Ouch! Holy shit.
Hey, don't be mean to your cat just because she clawed you. She wants attention.
No, I was saying out to the roll. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
That's like I said. It's gonna be really bad.
So, should I be preparing the kobold? Am I dead?
No, you're not. You guys won't die from something simple like this. I assure you. This can only benefit you, technically.
I
Technically.
don't like the wording in that.
Well, I mean, if it lets me play my magical girl, then yeah, it does benefit me.
Hi, how you
Yeah.
doing? I'm Styx the Goblin, and I now
How
own
did you
this
make
pretty
a
boy
magical
here.
girl? Sorcerer?
I don't.
What
Yeah.
class did you make a magical girl?
No, I'm jesting.
Now I need to know how to build a magical girl.
I
Well,
think
first, you have to start out as a 40-year-old Harvard professor.
it'd definitely be
start off
sorcerer.
sorcerer, definitely.
It'd be sorcery.
Not in this meta.
And then you just go mage armor.
Just for the simplicity of it, I'm going to make Jack do a survival wisdom for
definitely
his
need Steel
herbalism.
Wind Strike.
Nice.
That's the most
that's not
anime
bad.
weave thing.
Someone can do something nice.
Yeah, the guy that's not here is doing something nice.
I rolled above a 10.
Man, I'm the only one who has modifiers and I suck.
Yeah.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Watcher, you're up next. I would think investigation for you as well, unless you want to disagree.
Sure. What about the first thing though? We're essentially poison for the rats. Just get rid of them.
I'll have you make that roll over the curse of the week as well.
Okay. And I'll ask for the
One of
price
these
of the
months.
alchemist kit later because I intend to buy one of those. And you said investigation, correct?
Yes,
I think it's only
Alright.
50 gold for the alchemist kit, isn't it? I'll look in them.
probably.
Kind of want to bargain insight, but at the same time, not really. Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
not-
god!
It's not our night.
Guys, we suck at this.
We're
need to
level
do
2.
something.
Level 2. We're not bad. We're just level 2.
And we weren't expecting
Roll.
interesting freaking rolls like this.
We suck at working. I'm just telling you that.
We're adventurers,
What?
of course we do.
What
Yeah.
kit did you want, by the way?
What?
What kit did you want, by the way?
Alchemist supplies.
Alchemist. That is 50 gold.
That's what I
Okay.
thought.
Maybe there's
So roll me a d6, please.
Roll 6. Roll. Damn.
What is up with the force?
What's with everyone having trouble rolling above 10?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to work.
Suck at investigation. I need sneaky, stabby
You
stuff.
should look into that, but I know you can't.
I could if I study it. I'd have to study for the day. Week. And increase my
And
investigation.
There we go.
Dragobor. Last but not least, I assure you.
Okay. What would
let's
you like
see.
me to roll?
I'm thinking something with Dex. I would.
These
Hmm.
tools?
Oh.
That sounds right.
Okay. That's one less than my Smith's tools, but I can live with that.
Holy shit!
Fuck me, I miss playing a halfling, guys.
Oh god.
Okay.
Adventurers, we
I mean-
don't work.
Bright side, it's technically not a critical failure because it's a skill check. Yay. So,
I still need a d6.
yeah, he still needs that d6. Don't roll another 6. Okay, you didn't roll another 6.
Two.
That sounds disappointing.
So I have this ability here, Hylock,
Ow.
I would like to use. It's called Nope, and definitely Nope.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yeah. What happened to your bargain with DM ability? What happened to that?
I didn't buy you a pizza, but I bought myself a pizza.
I thought you had beef jerky. Your story's not checking out, man. We need to get you under the light. Investigation, I determine.
No, but I went to Mod Pizza for lunch at work because it's right across the street, and it's actually pretty good. Though I have to say their blackberry lemonade, the best. Not sponsored, by the way.
You're betraying Red Baron's Pizza? How dare you?
How dare you, son of a
Red
bitch.
Baron's is the best frozen pizza. Mod Pizza is a different type of pizzeria chain.
That's true.
God, it's been so long since I've had pizza.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Man, to be fair.
Don't eat bread
Right.
anymore.
Fair enough.
Okay then.
Alright, so a work week will be occurring. I believe we had a couple of things going in the middle. Watcher, you wanted to purchase some poison in order to get rid of the rats.
And if possible, view the creation process for no particular reason.
Right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
By the way, Hylock, I have this thing that I don't know if that helps me at all finding information, but people just want to talk to me because I'm awesome. That's my background.
The Far Traveler feat? Yeah, it's pretty good.
God, I hate that feature.
Alright,
Drakaport knows he did a bad job, and he insists that he is actually Rascal Pierre Deozet.
Already trying to just bullshit your way out of it.
I
Watcher's
tell you,
going
you
to-
couldn't
I
even done a worse job at
100%
that.
Tell him I'm a gnome named Rascal.
despite being in person with him, right? 17, okay. Fair enough. Okay, so once you're able to buy your poison for about 10 silver and you can see the process and you buy a alchemist kit. Strigobor, you insist that you are Rascal Pierre, a gnome worker of the same guild. And there's actually no payment due to the fact that it instantly breaks whenever he closes the lock, or whenever he closed the lockbox. Sliding up. Oh, Watcher, you were paid 4 silver for the week.
But I at least gave Rascal a bad name.
Yes, there was
Good.
definitely
Fuck that
an
gnome.
assumption that
Fuck
you
that
were
gnome.
the Rascal.
Wow. Watcher, on the other hand, is getting ready to strangle Lady Meriwether, despite the fact she's a noble. I swear, if she loses that cat one more goddamn time...
Oh, man. Stregobor is just in our bar having a well-deserved drink after his duplicitous act of just fucking over this gnome and noble. He is extremely proud, but much poorer.
Jack only makes a couple of gold, which he keeps half of and turns 2 gold into the party communal pot, whatever that is. I don't think we're actually keeping a communal pot, but we could.
And that's when Stregobor realizes that he was supposed to be making money this week, not just bullshitting.
Let me make a thing called party funds, and you guys can add to it if you want, or you can choose to not add, but I'll toss in 2 gold from Jack.
Stregobor throws in 10 gold and says that he made so much money this week. 10 gold in. And I will see if I can lie about it. Stregobor made so much good. Here's 10 gold. Stregobor does not care. So wealthy.
Wow.
Meat.
Following up with that, Shadow, you play out your investigation of a local hoodlum, some graffiti in the area, being paid 4 silver, but you recognize towards the end of the job that the employer seems to think unkindly of you.
Nah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he might be racist. We never know.
of course.
Well,
There
that's what
seems
you
to be a
get for-
lot of that in this campaign.
That's what you get for deciding to freaking get employed by a dwarf.
Rio, you make 4 silver as well. But
yeah,
we
I'm
have.
not working.
Yeah.
But you do have a small thing.
How small?
I don't know. Roll 2d6.
So small, in fact, that you and I are going to jump into the secrets channel real quick.
Okay. Wish me luck.
No,
Shadow
Nah.
threw 100 gold in? Jeez.
that's from the paintings. That was from the paintings that I sold.
If
Very
I got
good.
rat poison for the entire thing and am just going to be devoted to eliminating rats,
Yeah.
wondering what
Very
that
good.
means for a communal thing.
Yeah, no, I sold the 2 paintings and I instantly had figured that would go towards the bar, basically, is what this party thing is. It's for the to pay off the bar. Unless you don't want her to throw in 100 gold. I mean, I can take it back. It's not a problem.
No, this is fine.
You don't want it? I'll take it back.
Look, if you buy fine dwarven spirits, I will look past your pointy-eared, horrific visions.
No, you can't see my pointy ears anymore. They're covered.
Is the
Good.
short drunkard and the knife ear squabbling again in racist fashion?
First of all, you have never seen Stregobor drunk. I will tell you when Stregobor is drunk. I
I'm
take a
sure.
drink.
I'm about to say, I think I'd be aware of it.
No, you have seen Stregobor drink, but not drunk. There is a big difference.
That all depends on how much vodka we put in your cup.
Could use more, thank you.
Gotcha. Oh. Not actually vodka, it's tequila. It's water.
Tequila.
Ugh,
Tequila?
elf drink. What is this? Tequila. Sounds stupid. Drinks tequila, loses his shit.
There you go.
I have not witnessed the dwarf become drunk.
Exactly.
curiously, I look at Stragabar and then I point at the painting of the elven woman on the bar to see what he does.
I don't think we actually have tequila.
We don't have any. we
We have
don't
no
have any.
alcohol
We
whatsoever.
have no beer.
Well, Stragafor has his flask with him.
Well, exactly, because you're a drunkard.
No, this is family flask. Must need to keep it full.
All right.
Good news, everybody. I'm not dead.
Wonderful.
And
Do you have
Strife,
your
you make
pants?
2 gold.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck this. We're gonna have to find something else to do.
Yeah, sorry. Most work is single digits unless we do something bigger. I'm realizing.
Wait, seriously? Most work is single digit?
No, actually, there is one that goes double digits, but
It's just because we got the low rolls.
yeah.
Let's see. I would think fine craftsmanship would go potentially higher, but I mean, gold is super valuable.
Yeah. I mean, gold is gold. You guys are. Most of you are making gold. I'm sorry. Some of you are making gold.
Stragafor made better than gold.
What, you
Made
made
bad
platinum?
No, made bad name for bad gnome.
Whatever I'm not to be.
And during the course of the week, I need to talk with Shadow as well. So, Shadow, if you want to join the secrets.
Alrighty.
So at hearing bad gnome, Watcher will open his beak. Hello there. Would
Kill
you
it,
like to
Kill
hear?
it, kill it, kill it,
We
kill
kill
it.
I
Murder,
throw a tomahawk
death,
across
kill,
the bar.
Murder, death, kill.
Slams out the window. And as it does, you hear, "Oh my, I should get out of this crazy town."
Well, someone get that fucking gnome out of here. There can only be one miniature person in this game, goddammit.
I grab you by the throat and pour dwarven fire whiskey down your throat.
Oh god.
Whose throat?
What have you
Nope.
done? No, this is not. What did you just do to me, lad? Did you turn me into a fucking dwarf?
Dear
That's
sweet Lord.
it. Get ready to
this
fall
was-
down.
He turned him into a stereotype. This is why we should
Dwarven
never-
fire whiskey turns gnomes into dwarves.
This is-
Canon.
This is why we should never be left alone for our own devices.
You think?
This is how inspectors got so fucked up so quick. I was just leading the fucking investigation for like 20 minutes and it just went to hell.
Mm-hmm. Looking for ectoplasm in a woman's in a fraternity high school ladies.
Oh, Kraken, what we got here is ghost jizz kids.
Oh my god.
God, don't make me sneak attack you with a chair.
Actually, by the way, I found something might be sketchy but useful.
Is it a plague?
No, it's a contact.
Is it one of my previous suggestions?
I don't know
But
what
not
it
be
is. I'm supposed to meet someone.
Welcome to the game show, Wheel of Death.
Not that one.
Hello.
What about Wheel of Fish?
I want to play a game.
It's called Monopoly. Actually, we can probably just do Monopoly here. Just rule real estate in the area.
First, you roll this d6, and then depending on the square you land on, you must swallow this razor blade.
I'll take that game. God damn it.
You now must swallow 3 razor blades.
It's okay. They're rusted down so they're not sharp. That has its own problems.
Unknown to you that you must complete an entire route of Monopoly in order to find the key. The key
Oh,
is
God.
actually one of the razor blades you swallow.
Monopoly is just so... it's a long game. It's fun, but it's long.
I will declare a winner and the only survivor to the one who does not attempt to flip the table.
Oh, this is from UHF.
What the fuck am I watching?
There was a Weird Al Yankovic movie where essentially he gets a UHF TV station, and he starts just making weird stuff on for TV channels. One of them is called Conan the Librarian. Which is why I say all librarians have to canonically be barbarians now.
Why
And they
am
must be
I
named
watching this? What the fuck with this fish?
I mean,
What do you have against fish?
I mean, there are worse things. I did make a fucking orc barbarian that's a carpenter.
Why is that a bad thing?
Because I thought it was hilarious. Also, fuck, I really should have just brought Karam into this. He'd be perfect for the fucking job shit.
Karam.
He's one of my backups.
Uh,
He's my rogue backup.
just what we need, more rogues.
Yeah.
This one would definitely be able to get answers pretty effectively. It's kind of his entire thing.
Yeah?
Well, he takes his name from his favorite knife, the karambit.
No more rogues, please.
I don't think the karambit's that... Like, it's effective at hitting certain targets, but I don't see it being as useful as a torture tool.
No, but it's a
Like,
great
yeah, that depends
intimidation.
on-
It's a great intimidation tool when you have that point just jab right up against your crotch.
Not what you do with a karambit, usually, but...
No, a gutting hook would be far more effective. That's going to take something off.
Well, typically you
That's-
start by hamstringing the opponent before you slice the artery in their neck.
Which is actually...
Now you're starting to sound like my halfling fighter.
Hey.
Shield bash, and then now that you're looking at me from the ground, I stab you from 3 feet away.
Yeah, Karam's entire thing is he grapples you and then stabs you with advantage. Or rather, slashes your throat across with advantage.
So, are we turning to a life of crime already?
No, that's
Crime
I mean,
is a downtime
we're-
activity.
Hey,
Any
now that
money
you
being
mentioned
respectable.
that, guys, I found a note. Well, someone sent me a note. Is we can be part of something great, and we need to go and speak with them in the joining portal. Some Devin guy. Devin?
This sounds
I forgot.
suspicious.
No, he says it's something great.
This is Waterdeep. That sounds suspicious.
Everything sounds suspicious in Waterdeep.
Let me
Correct.
see if you are gullible. Friend, I have once-in-lifetime opportunity. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
Actually,
Why wouldn't I?
Okay, well, I have access to very good and very profitable opportunity, and for the low price of 25 gold, I can let you in.
Wait. I believe this. You.
Oh
Shit.
no.
How lucky am I that I'm broke? Actually.
Very lucky right now.
well,
I am very interesting, but maybe later.
I wouldn't have taken your 25 gold. I would have taken a small retainer fee for the lesson. Teaching shouldn't go unrewarded, but I would have given 20 of it or so back.
yeah, 20 or so of it back. That's great. But,
Anyway.
heard from my contacts, by the way.
Something good? Because this working thing is not working for me.
Something profitable, hopefully.
Depends on your term of profitability. They are willing to help us, but they want a stake in the ownership, and then eventually, once we make enough money and are stable, we can buy them out.
Watcher's gonna open his beak. So I know someone who is willing to give a loan.
The good news is that Warforged do not technically have kneecaps to break.
Technically, this is my family that's helping us, so it's a different story than a loner.
I feel like we all just in unison, we just slowly start tilting our heads.
This is a good plan.
Family,
Everybody knows family is terrible about being paid back, so This will be good. And they're not my family, so even better.
I only know of my creator.
Who would that be? Maybe they're willing to help.
Information not found. Please try again later.
Gotcha.
I still think we should go meet with this person. I want to be part of something great and write about it.
Watcher's just going to hold a hand up towards Rio and then point at Shadow, and just intone family again while continuing to look at you questioningly.
Previous recording. You're all going to die down here.
No.
Well, who said we can do both? We're gonna need money.
Fuck.
Out of curiosity, if it costs 200 to just rebuild the bar out of all of that, then it's still gonna take work, but it'll be a lot less if we're devoting everything to just the bar first. Then
It's gonna take a lot of time as well.
we're almost there at 200, aren't we?
I think we're at two. I think we have 200.
You mean rebuilding the bar into stone and refurbishing it?
Correct. Just the bar itself.
When you mentioned replacing it with stone, he said it would add on some more money to it, but replacing it with stone is not just 200. That's rather than refurbishing the wood, that money that would go to the wood is going to the stone. So it would be around 350 total for replacing all the stone with wood.
We can do it later.
Sorry, just want to make sure I'm clear on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 200.
12.
Right now. Well, 212. 12 doesn't really count right now until it hits 50.
True.
Watcher is just busy poisoning the rats.
Watcher, you actually noticed something odd.
The rats are gone.
No, they're not gone. Any poison you set out the night before is quickly disposed of. The rats are rebelling.
Or the ghost is doing it.
Why would the ghost be against getting rid of the rats?
Because the rats are his friends.
His only friends for God knows how long.
I don't think it's the ghost. We've been killing rats left and right. He doesn't seem to bother.
Correct. I still have not cleaned up the corpses from the last night I stood watch. There were 57 dead rats in total before you all awoke. And
Also, and when I say we are killing the rats, I mean you, because I'm not getting near rats.
Can I investigate where exactly is the rat source?
I'm more curious of what the fuck they're so interested in this house. I mean, there's no food in it.
That's why I want to find their source.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Because I'm pretty sure this is a Pied Piper of Hamelin or something like that.
I will attempt to help you simply because I've been on the rat killing patrol for a while now. And I'm getting irritated by the fact I have a mound of corpses, but nothing coming of it.
So we've got the rat pipes. Where's what the sewer pipes that they play?
Oh, right, the sewer, those pipes. Yeah.
Those. They control rats.
People don't sell rats, do they? It's good
Why not?
protein.
Not good people, or not like upscale people don't sell rats, no. So with a 20 on investigation, you can notice that quite a few holes have been clawed out from the outside of your tavern towards the inner workings of it. A couple of them look fresh and don't look like they were clawed open by rat hands or rat paws.
How about we send the rabbits in to find out, since these holes are really small for us to get through?
Yeah,
Looks
they're
like
rat-sized holes.
people aren't too friendly to new faces on the block.
Oh, so they are rabbit-sized holes.
Suggestion.
Rat.
Send in the Lagomorph.
Yeah, send in the Lagomorph is what I mean. Send the rabbit in to check out the rat hole, since none of us can crawl through rat hole.
The mutated
Well,
lagomorph is able
this
to
is
defend
why.
itself, at least.
This is why stone is better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
I-
even Strike's leaning
We're
towards the stone
getting
bit.
there. We're getting there. Just, it's going to take time. We need money.
God, that's taking a long time at this rate.
We just
Well,
work
not if
for
you-
a year and buy everything
God.
we want.
You
We
want me
didn't
to
work-
fast forward a year?
Get help from my family and
No, I
we'll be
got,
able to do this.
yeah, I got a feeling that would just end badly for all of us.
Yeah. With how our rolls are going.
Yeah, we
One
we need-
roll for a year's worth of work. 3 nat ones.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna go assassin at this point and just assassin.
Now that would pay very well, but it could
Yeah.
be the end of your character
Yes,
if you
it
roll
could.
bad.
That could be true, yeah.
If you ever mention assassinating, Watcher is going to open his beak and you hear the sound of an annoying noble constantly talking about her damned cat. She
Okay, I'm
always
back.
asks for the Birdman to fly up and get it.
Is my rabbit okay? Did you kill it?
Well, you're. How much does it cost for the materials to get a new familiar?
100 gold worth of incense.
It's
gold,
50 gold worth.
50,
It's
oh.
10 gold.
Jesus, what's the price difference here, guys?
Okay, for
Yeah,
fuck's
yeah,
sake, let me
it
look this
is
up.
something like 10, but you have to have a brazier and stuff. Brass brazier.
It is 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that are consumed. Yes, okay. And a brass
And-
brazier.
Weirdly
In our
specific.
financial situation, I don't want to waste gold right now.
Specifically has to be brass. It can't be silver, can't be gold, it can't be copper, it has to be brass.
That brass.
Since we are nearing the end of the week here, let me jump in with Strife in Secrets and then Shadow in Secrets, actually. Let's do Shadow again, because why not?
Alrighty.
Okay,
Thragabor is good and honorable dwarf. No need for secret.
that's a lie.
Strife first and then Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hi, buddy.
What's up?
Not much. So you, my dear friend, come the dawning of the last day here, you, upon moving out of the tavern towards the daylight hours and towards the road itself, get a get a sense of magic upon you as you realize a voice begins to emanate in your head. It says, I am Vara Saha, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward and bring your friends.
Valahasara?
Yeah, here, I can give you the exact message because I'm bad at pronouncing these names. There is a way to pronounce everything in the front of the book. Let me look that up.
Valahasara.
Where is her name? Vozra Safar. Vodra Sahar. I am so sorry that I'm
Vodra
butchering every name.
Dude, I don't think there's a good way to try to pronounce that the first couple tries.
And I will give you the exact wording here just so you can refer to it if you need to.
I'm going to need it, yeah.
There you go.
This is going to be hilarious. People are going to think I'm fucking crazy now. Fucking robots hearing voices in his head.
Alright, and that's your message, and then I gotta do shadows.
Alright.
Dwarf? I only went on that adventure because locksmithing is being a little slow right now.
So I guess it's my turn now.
Yup.
Alrighty.
So Strife, wanna go for a drink in a yawning portal for no particular reason?
you all may consider I'm insane.
That
Not
seems
insane.
like a non sequitur, but yes.
I think we should
Nah.
wait for Shadow.
Yes, tired of this bar. Need to see different bar.
Also, has the
Yes, yes.
Lagomorph with the mutation died yet?
Are we sending my rabbit to the?
We were
What's the
talking
name?
about it, but
Oh, Luna.
Strife was
I remember
hoping.
now the name. We are not killing my rabbit.
it can't
And-
die.
It's expensive to make.
It costs 10 gold.
We don't have a lot of gold.
Yeah,
I don't
about
have
to
a lot
say-
of gold.
I'm about to say, number one, yeah, it costs 10 gold, but we don't have a fucking brass brazier. Like, the fact it says that, like, can it be brass lined?
We can
We're
find one.
in the North District. I'm sure we'll find some like braziers lighting the streets in some of the better lit areas.
Who says they're brass? Brass is valuable.
Brass isn't actually that valuable. It's a fairly common metal.
There's
Yeah.
a reason why Spartans constantly used it for their weapons fishing, smithing. It was very, very common.
And because they didn't have steel.
And no one really knew how to really make good steel
They
at that
didn't
time.
make their swords out of brass, dude.
No, but they made their freaking dory tips and freaking cap ends out of them, and their shields, and a lot of their armor.
Sorry. God. Alright. So this would be the dawning of
For me, I'm thinking bronze.
day 10. You guys, some of you have gotten additional stuff, some of you have not. I apologize to those of you who have not. Stuff will appear in the future, I'm sure.
I will say, guys, let's celebrate this good week of work. I invite around in a job for no particular reason.
I just look at your coin purse, which is empty.
I have gold, but not that much.
You go do that. What did you think of the offer from before that I mentioned? Help from people I know to help get this bar up and running, and
Do you mean family?
yes, family.
That is a weird way to say family.
I call them family because they are.
You just called them people you know.
They are
Previous
people I
recording.
know.
I am Vezra Safar, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends. End recording.
Are
Wait,
you
when was that?
copying Watcher now?
No, it's just a really easy way to fucking divvy up information on the fly.
That's fair.
I see.
I'm also a robot and I have an excuse.
That is
I mean,
also true.
I'm all for it to getting help from your family. I don't have anything against that. I'm just saying it's not the only thing we can do to make money.
That is true. It
We
is.
can do both.
We can do all three.
We can do all three.
At the
Depending on how
mention.
you... Go ahead, Watcher, sorry.
No, it's just at the mention of family. I quote to you the estimate given for the repairs, and I just raise a brow at you.
Family probably not charge much, if any, interest.
8%.
Do they?
8% ownership for every 100 given.
Don't like this at all.
I suggest we save that for a potential last resort, right before we take loans.
Alright.
I would mention that since Strife mentioned the Blackstaff, those of you within Waterdeep that have lived in Waterdeep recognize the term Blackstaff as the title for the Archmage of the whole city.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
Yup.
I know people.
Do you?
So do I. I know people too.
That was
I don't
a
know
lie.
many. I don't know much
nobody.
people, but people know me.
That was simply a voice in my head.
Wonderful. You apparently have the attention of the black staff for sure.
That worries me.
Well, the fact that there are people here who can cast magic at...
I do not wish to be disassembled. I like my gits and beers in my body.
Maybe she likes your nuts and bolts.
I would prefer she not touch those. Those are tender.
It would be good for screwing, though.
God fucking damn it, I was waiting for that one.
It's a good thing I had nothing in my mouth because that one
That was a really good one.
was good.
The potential of this worries me even further, as the name Blackstaff does not envision many happy images.
No, no.
I have never tried to sell Vault to Blackstaff. I have no interest in this.
She
They
is
have
also,
reputation.
she is also known for running a quote-unquote adventurers guild within the city that acts like constables, but they don't really have the legal jurisdiction of constables quite yet.
Oh, well, why not ask Blackstaff for juicy adventure payment?
Out of curiosity,
Okay.
is it called the Adventurers League?
No, actually, it's called Grey Hands, but I was really tempted to call them Spectres.
Oh god.
Ooh, I like that one. Well, I'm up for an adventure. This working thing is not my thing.
No shit.
It's been enough week for me. I've been sleeping in a shitty house.
It's your house, though.
Yeah, it's your house. It's
We
our
own
house.
this
Well,
home.
It's our home, but I need to go home first.
You are
I-
home.
He has a point.
I don't have bedroom yet. Must make vault.
You're going to sleep in a vault.
Well, right now I sleep in basement. No good.
But
I need to sleep in vault. Much better.
Dwarves do prefer subterranean environments to slumber in.
You know, I could take that vault and throw it in the ravine, and then we...
You can't pick up vault. 20 by 20 stone room. You silly elf.
No, but he can, and I point to Strive. He could pick it up and throw it in the ravine.
Negative.
Wait. Let me see if I get this. You're going to sleep in a vault.
I will not
wait
be
the-
living in vault. It is only legal to live in approved domicile. We'll only store things in vault.
Oh.
Might be in vault for hours at a time. With vault door closed, but not live in vault. No, sir.
The
So
average
I
dwarf
can-
slumbers for around 8 hours, much like any bipedal humanoid that is not of elven relation.
Thank you for tacking on that last bit.
But isn't the forge going to be downstairs? How are you going to sleep without that hammering?
He won't.
Without what?
Like, you can't really figure it out how you're seeing it, but you can tell somehow Strife is smiling at that.
It's not just going to be a forge, there's going to be air horns specifically built into Strife at some point.
Oh no! I'm gonna build him 2 vault doors, and one of them is gonna basically be a chimney with a lid on it. That no, this is not chimney. This is second vault door.
I'm confused now.
Actually, depending on how far you expand the cellar, you could quite easily add a chimney to it, considering there is a chimney in the kitchen
Yeah.
that you could connect.
Hey, that's a good one.
I
Things
am
through.
confused now.
We should go visit Blackstaff.
And go for a drink.
The image of Blackstaff do not conjure happy images.
It's still worth a shot.
The piles of gold that may be available to adventurers, however, is very appealing.
Anything but working. I'm sick of tired of that.
Well, we're going to have to work at some point. We have to run a business to begin with. So, I mean,
We must get the bar up and running. Then it will pay for its own renovation.
There are too many rats to slay currently.
Yes. Well, what did the lag?
Oh yeah,
find out?
I wanna send the rabbit in the hole to see what I can see.
It can squeeze a little bit of the way in, but there's no way it's going to be able to get in between the walls, much like a rat can. There's nothing
Silly
magical. There's nothing magical about the holes. The only oddity is the fact that they seem to be more numerous. The rats seem to be more numerous, in fact, than when you originally walked into the bar.
Hey, ghost! Scare away rat! They're eating your house.
Hey, Stragor, can you kind of plug?
Cutting out there.
Can you plug the hole?
Yes. Go outside and I get like a couple of rocks and I shape them to fit the hole perfectly, and then I put them in there and say, "Rat not get through rock, but get in everywhere else." If I do it like this and just repair hole every time with rock, eventually one more wood. This is a good plan.
He is not incorrect.
Alright.
Okay, that works for now, but let's visit them.
I will bring in like a couple of armfuls of what may or may not be cobbles.
Oh god.
Cobblestone.
Out of curiosity, is there a place here where we can hide from, like, in the night? Because you said that the poison is taken away each night.
Yeah, either taken away or simply devoured, and the rat bodies are nowhere to be found.
Because the rats eat them.
But the bodies are not found, which you would expect them to either be around the poison trap itself or not too far from it.
No, I'm saying the rats eat the
Watches.
bodies.
Ah. Yeah,
Oh
that could
god.
be it.
Dude, rats eat anything.
Not wrong. Though still Watch is probably going to do a nightly stakeout if we don't find anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the Lagamorph keep watch for me so no one poisons me.
Maybe we should think about purchasing a feline.
I can make one of those.
Can you turn the Lagamorph into a feline?
Please do.
I could.
Please do.
It would be a feline with a horn.
Wait, can I make a feline with a horn?
Please don't. Please don't.
You could. I am. There are things called catacorns. I have images of them.
Please
There
fucking
possibly are.
don't.
I would say that Rio is unfamiliar with such an animal and therefore can't call its shape to be formed there.
Thank God.
But research could be furthered in order to complete that if you really wanted to.
That's not.
Is there any other animal that would, I don't know, fuck with Strive? Can I make a cat with something else, like wings or?
God damn. Why
Don't
is
you-
it,
you-
Why is your familiar always just out the fuck with a robot?
Don't you have a cat with wings? I could have sworn you did.
I do.
Don't you?
I have a pretty bird and a
Yeah, he has a macaw and something else.
Right, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something else. But cats with wings are a thing, actually.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. Give me a sec.
You know
They're
what?
in.
This is my downtown activity. I'm gonna go to the library and research animals to mess with Strive
Oh god.
Fucking
Richard for-
why?
because I'm
There.
enjoying it.
That
Yeah.
one.
I'm afraid
Oh
to
my.
look. I am afraid to look.
Well, you're
God
more for-
fucking
you're not
damn
all
it.
metal,
What the fuck?
right? Like you've got some wood to you.
It's a catacord with wings.
Make a termite with a horn on it.
Exactly.
I wanna do some research to see if I can put a horn on it as well. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And buy 10 gold worth of incense and shit.
Okay, so you want to spend the night of the 10th researching animals within the local public library?
Yes. Wait. When you put it like that, I'm concerned. Let's wait. I will go in daytime because I assume library is closed at night.
Okay, yeah. So, like midday, you head over to the library to research animals.
Yeah, and I want to buy the materials to turn my rabbit into a winged cat.
Yeah, you can do that.
With a horn.
It would be incredibly difficult to try to find a version of this that has a horn additionally, or I could probably do an Arcana check in order to bend the rules, but it would
You
be a high
could-
DC.
You could get the horn, and you could get glue, and as long as you don't pop it out of existence.
Wait. Prestidigitation can make an illusion of a small object. Can I
Yes.
make a horn with it?
You can make an illusionary horn, yes.
This is going to be fun.
Oh dear.
Why?
Because it's fun. It's
Basically,
magical.
I
You did
live
not just do that.
Meow.
You did not just do
I
that.
caught it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, I live
Magical.
that's so bad. I live in the morning and I return with a in my hand with good news, everybody. I solved a rat truck. This is and I show them a cat with wings.
Wonderful. It's gorgeous.
That is a
Do
feline
you
with
like it, Star?
avian
components.
Watcher just stares at it, and you see, like, he doesn't say anything, but in the back of your minds, you're thinking that he's thinking of an annoying old noble lady.
Oh, careful there. I think he is aroused.
I don't think that's what
why
that
he's
is.
jealous. Could be jealous.
Look, his feathers, they are all ruffled.
It can fly and he can't, so
It is a feline.
with wings that can fly.
Yes, don't forget the wings. Oh, and before I get in, I cast prestidigitation to make a horn in the cat.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to get you a hay pile outside of your balcony so you can just jump down.
So this is gonna look a little weird as Strife just you hear this audible clack as his head tilts like almost 45 straight degrees and it slowly starts to turn completely around and just doesn't stop.
Guys, I think I broke it.
You did, you broke it alright. No.
Error.
I just take
Error.
Strife to the nearest wall and I start banging his head against it.
Malfunction corrected. I'm literally just gonna take my head and just plop it back on backwards and just slowly turn it back originally.
Okay, then I say we leave for the black stuff, and I want to
Black
leave
stuff.
my cat hunting mice.
Yes, leave the mutants
rats.
within the bar.
It is not a mutant. It is a
Is it?
cat.
It is a feline with wings and a horn. It is
Yes?
a mutant.
No.
Potentially an aberration.
Kill it.
No.
Kill it.
No,
Never.
I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's safe.
pat it and hold it and pat it and fluff it and I love it.
Is stabbing it an option?
No. Not
Do you have
an option.
Tangled?
Yes.
Still no.
Is shooting it an option?
No.
Do you have a gun?
I have a bow.
It's a bow.
Alright. Still no.
That counts as shooting, yes. Okay. Clearing up my tabs. Alright,
Let's
so
leave before the robot malfunctions again.
so it is about midday of the 10th of Elent. You guys have been working for a week. The tavern itself looks a bit better because you guys have been chipping in to clean up on your off hours and making some effort here. There hasn't been any real construction because a lot of the union workers want to see the coin first before they start putting work in, obviously.
Makes total sense.
No, guys, I tell you, we'll pay, I promise. Mm-hmm.
But you guys moving around and helping for the week actually has dropped the price down by about 20 gold.
Wonderful.
Will you take
get
this winged feline mutation as payment?
No, we're not selling the kitty. It's a gorgeous kitty. I like the kitty.
I just looked
First
towards
time
you.
I've ever heard elf say that before.
Eyes are told to be in the eyes of the beholder. I have no eyes.
Where's the beholder at? I didn't see one.
He's currently plotting your demise.
Yeah, exactly. Beholder has 10 eyes, by the way, so...
It's that toy shop also.
Yeah, there's the toy shop.
Alright, that's creepy.
Toy shop is innocent and lovely and just wants to make friends. I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I
The
don't
toy shop
find...
is a mimic.
Oh, God.
Exactly, the toy shop is a mimic.
Well, that explains all the missing children.
Come on. They can't
They're
be
not
missing.
missing.
If orphans weren't wanted in the first place.
Ow, darn.
There are orphanages in the city, damn.
There are.
And no
If
one
you're gonna
blinks
have
when
any
they
collateral
disappear.
damage,
About to
that's the
say-
place to target it.
I'm about to say, yeah, and there was an orphanage in Raccoon City, too. Look how well that went.
Alright, so we'll head to the black staff, I guess? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it is midday. You guys are lounging around in the bar discussing how the past week has gone and what your plans are for the future. It sounds like after the revelation that Strife got a message from Blackstaff, potentially, and you guys want to go see Blackstaff, or would you prefer to go do something else?
Blackstaff.
Yeah, I wanna go see him.
We heard Adventurer Guild. Immediately, all of our adventurous senses tingled.
Anything but working.
Well,
I'm-
I got invited to an opera that I have to get ready for. Did I show the paper crane that came flying through the window last night? Or
It's just a slow look over to you.
The fuck?
And then I just point at you and say, Lady Shadow.
Yeah, I ended up getting tickets to the opera tonight, so...
When you say you mean you or us? Going to opera.
There was only one ticket, right?
Oh, have fun.
No, I'm asking, was there only one ticket or was there not?
There is only one ticket, but it does offer a +1.
I can bring one of you with me.
Who wants to go to the opera?
Might
Fuck
find
no.
places a vault.
There are only two of us that would be inconspicuous for her to bring, and Rio and Jack are interesting choices.
That is...
Hey, I can behave.
The fact you
You should
have to
choose
say that
Straggle.
worries me.
Stragobor is respected businessman. The choice is clear.
I'm pretty sure you hate elves. Do you really want to go to the opera with one?
I love selling vault. We'll look past stupid elfies to do so.
You want to sell a vault at an opera.
Well, here's the thing, Stragobor. The opera is in the elven district of town, so they're all elves.
This is plan. I go into opera, right? And they'll go, ugh, look, they let dwarf in. And I will say, this is the reason you buy Vault. Keep what you want in and what you don't want out. And I sell Vault.
100% goblin proof.
Maybe. I don't think it's Strix proof, though.
Ugh, but we'll have
Nothing
to
is
listen
Strix-proof.
to fancy elves sing about trees or whatever.
You should take Rio.
Well, should take a couple of flasks of whiskey is what I'll take.
How do elf and half elf get along?
Depends
Okay,
on
or
the
there's some
person.
racism?
No,
Okay,
pretty
I was-
good. I
depends
mean,
on
they
the
fucked
person.
whoever the other half
Yeah, I was about to say. There's a reason you're a half elf.
that's a fair point.
What's the other half?
Orc.
He's actually half dwarf, half elf. Oh gosh, I don't want to think
Ugh,
about
sad,
That
sad
would be
child.
horrible.
Oh
I-
gosh, it's horrible. It's offensive to every Tolkien fan out there.
They're actually there used to be a sub race that they had a name for. I forget what. It was terrible. It was just
Oh, I remember that shit. It was like Dwelf.
yes.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my
They
God.
no!
That sounds horrifying.
That does sound horrifying.
I had enough of bullshit dwarf elf romance when I watched the fucking Hobbit movie.
Haven't seen it.
Well, now you know. There's
Well,
a
didn't they turn it into 3? I didn't see any of them, but
Yeah, they turned it into 3 movies.
they turned each of the big old Lord of the Rings books into one movie. Then they turned The Hobbit, which was a third the size of one of the Lord of the Rings movies, into
Into
3
3
movies,
movies.
and added all this shit into it.
yeah, like, and what gets me is that it's the same director that directed the other Lord of the Rings, so I don't understand what happened in your thought process.
He learned how to
Money.
milk.
Just follow the money, dude.
You can still make something that's good and makes money.
Not that much money.
Yeah, and then have a bunch of outtakes of one of the main characters constantly flipping off the camera,
That too.
which is probably the most entertaining thing I've seen in a while.
But that aside, what were we doing again?
We're going to Blackstaff's.
Deciding who's gonna go to the opera.
Apparently, we are going to the opera as well.
Wait,
Let's
wait!
see.
I have idea. You send Bird to opera, and then he does opera performance later.
I
Make
just
much
stare at
money
you.
in bar.
I do not believe Watcher would appreciate the use of his skills in such a way.
Watcher, you like making money, right? See, he loves making money.
You just see him staring at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
he's
could-
probably just staring at
You
you like.
could sing whole opera to drunk patrons and make money.
Oh, opera, that's...
Yeah, I think opera is not the right music for this bar.
Out of
probably
character.
think-
Opera is great.
Opera is great.
Not in a bar.
Not in a bar.
Exactly.
No. Yeah.
It would be a good
Probably would
party
take-
trick.
Probably take Jackson's, you know.
Yeah, I would, out of character, I'd say take Jackson since
Yeah,
he's
take
not
Jack.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
So he gets to do something.
And he could actually, just be a full elf.
Yeah, he can be whoever he wants to be. I mean,
Your family arrives. Oh, I see you use that +1. Is this your husband?
yeah. My boyfriend, thank you.
Oh, he's so
Although-
handsome. Why does he feel so
Oh.
clammy, though?
He drives a motorcycle, has black hair, leather
What you
jacket.
should do is Black
This
Staff
isn't a
want-
phase, Mom.
Black
He's
Staff
a
want to give you
drow.
money, but want steak in bar, yes?
Yes, they want steak in bar.
Okay, you take worst person and say it is boyfriend. This is good plan, and say later we'll break up with him for money.
If that is the plan, then
It
I recommend
wasn't-
Stregobor.
Oh.
No, Stregobor respected. Maybe bird person, maybe a robot person.
However,
No,
you
like
are
both
a
of us
dwarf
are
going
just
to
staring.
an opera controlled primarily by elves. You will not be viewed on very kindly.
It wasn't my family that sent me.
Those elves are stupid.
I am half offended.
You're half offended.
By the way, Kylock, just out of character thing, like, because they're contracts, essentially, would I be able to do this and take on a contract when I get back within reasonable time? Like, obviously when I get back, but I have to stay active within the guild, so...
Right, yeah. There are all sorts of small things or small contracts you can pick up that are just daily things. They won't pay much of anything, but they'll definitely keep you active within the guild. If that's what you're worried about, unless you want to actually pick up like a work thing that you do in your off time. Or
Okay,
a
so
work week
it's
that you do in your
Shadowland.
off.
Oh. Good.
Alright, so it sounds like Shadow and Jack will be going to an opera together
Mhm.
tonight, while Strive, Stregobor, Rio, and Watcher go to meet Blackstaff at her academy.
That's a plan.
You two genderless beings go and behave now.
Oh, we will. Going to go home and get ready.
Okay, Jack doesn't need much help getting ready, but he
Yeah.
or she doesn't have very good formal wear, but it's enough to bypass casual scrutiny.
He'd probably then be the only one to know. They would be the only one to know my true gender point because I would be dressed appropriately for this.
Right. Okay, cool. So,
Why is girly elf man wearing skirt?
You're not
So we'll do this in two parts. I'll jump
It's
in
a
with
kilt.
I'll jump in with the Blackstaffs first, and if you guys
That's
don't mind terribly, I'll do this out in the open just so everybody hears both sides.
Sure.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, excellent. So those of you going to see the Blackstaff, the four of you, you guys can easily find your way towards the Academy / the Wizard Tower, as the Blackstaff is known to hold an actual wizarding academy within the city, at which people are taught and trained and apprenticed at for however long they want to be, really, while also having her own attached Wizard Tower that she commands her magical forces from within the city of Waterdeep. She doesn't get out much, which is why she used ascending. After approaching the academy, despite your guys' less than scholar-like appearance, it appears that... Sorry?
Like you said, there are apprentices here.
Yes.
Like I will kind of point out to a couple of them that wizards, they're like spell components. I know you know, and they might take spell components from other wizards. It might be a good idea to invest in Vault. I hand out a couple of coupons that don't actually give any discount to some safes and lockboxes.
See, that's a real trick behind Kroger. They give you coupons, but they don't actually change the price.
There's some actual baby-faced freshmen that take your coupons with interest, as they actually seem to be considering the idea.
Very good place to
dirty.
put spell components.
After meandering around
I
the
ask
campus...
some of the I try to fluff the ego of some of these apprentices that are thinking about it to show off their great magic and clean off the robot with prestidigitation. Look, such great wizard power! Okay, sorry.
Please stop
Strife, are
touching
you
me.
partaking in this?
Please stop
Or are
touching
you
me.
backing away? Okay.
Please don't touch me.
They don't actually touch you. Prestidigitation has a range. But, okay.
It just cleans you up.
I don't give a fuck.
So mildly intimidated by the large metal man, though some are curious, most back off and continue about their way, stuffing their coupons into their pockets, but considering the idea for later.
Yes.
Meandering through the campus a little bit, you guys eventually are approached by higher-ups, either teachers or guards. It's really quite difficult to tell the difference between the two, because both are dressed in robes at this point.
Of course they
Or
are.
at this area. And you guys are led towards the Wizarding Tower, actually, towards the Blackstaff Tower. Making your way through it, seeing all bits and baubles of magical knickknacks here and there. At one point, you're pretty sure you passed through a floor that's the equivalent of the Batman Museum, where it has like a giant penny that you're pretty sure has magical properties somewhere in it. All trophies from past fights.
Huh.
I'm familiar with the Batman Museum, but okay.
You're not? I'm sorry.
I've never been there either.
No,
No,
I don't mean
that's-
like an actual museum, like in the Batman comics and
I'm going
cartoons.
to find a
you'll
picture.
see-
I'm going to find a picture.
Oh,
These-
like he has trophies from his
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's trophies from his past fights.
Okay.
Eventually, you're led to a. I should have a picture of her, but here, let me pull something up. You're led to what seems to be the tip top of it, with a clear view over the city line of Waterdeep, bright windows in the back, and standing behind a large ornate desk is a woman holding the Black Staff, the legendary item given to every Archmage, or passed down from Archmage to Archmage.
I want that thing.
It's an actual item, too.
He knows.
I want it even more.
Hello, meatbags!
Please tell me you don't say that.
That's definitely
Voice
not
is
me.
not-
Hi, Claptrap. I'm here to welcome you to Borderlands.
Oh god.
Your voice is like perfectly pitched for that too. It's weird.
It's hilarious.
I suppose we say hi or something to the Archmage, but in a polite way.
I will bow gruffly, kind of awkwardly. Oh, hello.
Sorry, I think I did the link backwards.
Hello, I received a message to come here with my friends. I do not have friends, but I do have associates. I think he still did it backwards.
How?
It's brackets and then
Yeah, I
parentheses.
did that, but it didn't pop up. Yeah, see, it's doing that.
Because the link that you're giving doesn't end with .png or .gif or
Yeah.
it's the / revision. Like it's annoying, I know.
Okay, anyways, you guys can see the image, right? Yeah, all good.
Oh. She's kind of hot, actually.
Wait, where?
Here, I'll make a fucking handout.
No, I'm about to say, we can just click that 0, dude, and we can see it.
Oh,
Assuming roll 20 cooperates. There we go. Huh.
hello there.
She's shorter than I expected.
Oh, hello, nurse. Aren't you just a
Yeah, is
fat
that how we're gonna
Wait.
open up with this?
Is that the character from like is she the character on the front thing of Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica?
I don't believe so.
No, she's not.
No.
I just was looking at those gloves for some reason. Look at those gloves.
I mean, if that's your thing and your kink, sure.
Wow, dude, really?
What? I've done some
Alrighty,
pretty
Dad.
kinky shit, dude.
There we go. Okay, so I actually have a picture of her now. Great. Let me just hide that forever because I'm never gonna use it again.
Varda Safar.
I'm convinced she's a half elf or something. 'cause
I've
she
heard of
looks
Love
way too
Glove,
young.
but that's ridiculous.
No comment.
Glove slap, baby, glove slap?
Yes, so that lady, she who seems to be all about business, appraises the four of you and says, "You've come then. Excellent. Great. I'm glad my summons reached you with haste. I'll cut to the point. I have room here within my Grey Hands force for a new blood, and I was hoping to extend the offer to all of you."
I see you need a vault specialist. You have chosen well.
I need adventurers. I was led to believe that you four, well, there was supposed to be more of you, but you all were as such.
I wave my
Yeah,
hand
we
back
are
and
great
forth,
adventurers.
kinda. Not really.
Yes, we are.
Between Rio's enthusiastic yes and Watcher's negligible, iffy answer, she goes boldly onwards as she seems more than happy just to accept that you are.
That's it. Right?
She says, "Excellent. I actually have a first quest off for you all if you're interested. It should be something simple, something appropriate for your experience. If you're interested, that is.
We are.
Excellent. You've seen Mount Waterdeep, I assume. There's a single cave in the southern side of it. Inside of this cave lives an old monk named Hilm. Ask him what he knows about the threats to the city and report back here once done. That is it."
That sounds simple. Probably it's not.
We can handle this. Thank you for your confidence.
Should we wait for Shadow
uh,
and Jack?
And are we gonna get rewarded for this
Yes,
quest?
we should wait for them to stop listening to namby-pamby elf singing, but yes, we'll do this.
You just feel a virtual slap on the back of your head.
Mosquito. I slap it.
Hearing the mention of reward, she says, completing this mission and any furthers I give you will earn you respect in the eyes of my employers, a bit of coin, of course, and my patronage in the future if you have need of it. If you
Patronage.
continue to be gainfully employed here.
Oh dear, patronage said to Stragobor.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe later, after I prove I am honorable dwarf, I could be official vault maker for guild.
If you were to move well within the higher ranks of the guild, perchance there is room for such a title. Of course, you'd have to prove yourself as such.
I give you guys the biggest grin you've ever seen me do. Strikabor is like, this was a good choice, my friends.
Rio, I have found something more disturbing than a lagomorph with a mutation and a flying feline.
Yes, it worries me too. I never look at him like that.
It worries me
Listen.
too.
Is
Yes.
this what dwarves look like when they find a giant untended keg of ale?
Not for long, my friend. Not for long.
Disturbing.
This mount, how far is it? Yeah.
Mount Waterdeep?
Yeah.
It's on the since you guys are currently in the castle ward, I believe. It is on the other side of the city. It would be either if you left from here without stopping to get any sort of supplies or anything of the like, you could probably reach it by midnight, but you would probably be very hungry, thirsty, and tired. It would probably be a day's travel up the mountain. Or
I'd say we should wait for shadowing resupply.
We can do this. So maybe we get supplies and leave in morning with companions.
Correct.
Strikabor will, like, I already got my rations and stuff, but I'll get like a half keg for the trip.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll buy
Blackstaff
some
would make
food for the trip.
Blackstaff would make mention, if you guys do mention companions, that she'll only reward people that actually show up to her. So she would like to meet your companions before she rewards them, either after the quest is complete or before, either way. But if that's the end of it, she's more than happy to have you all seen out, and you are free to go.
There is
don't have
one
any
thing.
rations.
So let's see, too.
I do have 5. Okay. Rations.
So essentially,
Gold.
as we're leaving, I'm going to turn to her and cock my head curiously as I mention the Stone of Gaylor to see if she has any reaction.
Ah,
Make me an insight.
God damn.
And it's Golor, I believe.
Galore. Alright, I
Yeah,
misspelled
I-
that. Apologies.
Of
You're
loot
fine. I
galore.
probably need to write it down. With a 22, you do see her eyes dilate a bit, as though you said something that catches her interest. But the rest of her continues to be stone-faced. It seems she has a lot of practice being amongst a court, being amongst a court where giving away anything is giving too much away.
The moment where you meet a woman who has less expressions than your local warforged.
Strikabor's bored, and he's just kind of glancing around the room for like secret compartments in the stonework. Because I have
Yeah.
stone cunning, and I can just see him. Most likely, I have advantage.
Oh god.
You don't.
Wow, Strikabor's a piece of shit, guys.
That'll be a no. But
Yeah.
seeing that your guys' interest is waning in the quest, she, as I said before, has you seen out.
And she wants to see us all when we turn it in.
Yes, anybody that would be rewarded
Yeah,
for the quest.
We don't want to waste her
would
time
be-
by seeing her 3 times for one job.
Mhm.
Stragobor says we should get the drinks and celebrate. This is a fortuitous day.
Yeah, let's go to the yawning portal. Have some drinks.
You keep saying yawning portal. You are up to something. But I am in a good mood. Let us go.
That troll attacks happen in the yawning portal at least bi-weekly. We are currently on the 2nd week since the last time we all met in a troll attack.
Could use a good fight. It's been a week, 2 weeks since I've hit someone with chair.
That did happen.
God, that did happen.
Yep.
Yeah, I need some material for my book, so I need something exciting to happen. So a troll attack won't be that. Actually.
I will communicate to you all by saying Blackstaff and then tapping my head and then mentioning the Stone of Galore that she has knowledge of it.
Like, I know owlbears are like a industry. Are trolls?
What do you mean by industry?
Like you can make
they
coats.
milk owlbears and like eat them and eat the eggs.
Wait, they milk owlbears?
I assume
Yeah.
so.
Man,
Yeah.
it sucks to have that job.
Yeah, they found out after 5 attempts that it's better to tranquilize the owlbears before you milk them.
You don't say.
Did
Nah,
we
just
find
in the
Talon's
goblin.
side job?
Oh my god.
What are you doing to Chuckles?
But
Did
like,
they-
did they make potions or something out of trolls?
Aw.
That can actually happen, yes, but it's very dangerous to keep one because of their regeneration rate.
Yeah.
And the fact they just like eating everything, preferably people.
I'm surprised that Dragapor needs to sell Troll Vault to owner of the Yawning Portal, I think. Troll Vault is really just cage for troll, but always be branding.
Always be branding.
That sounds
Well,
like a
we're going
terrible
to-
idea.
I like if we do go down there, I will try to sell him on the idea.
You know what? I actually support Jojo. Yes, you should go down right now and ask him. I'll join you.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the Yawning Portal then, correct?
I guess.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'll assume that you guys are spending your evening in there. Would that be alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I'll jump in with Shadow and technically Jack.
Technically, Jack.
Oh, hey, Jackson, you're here. Wow.
I actually looked at Discord for a second to make sure.
Yeah, I know. I had, like, hey, yes.
Alright, what?
The fuck
Hey,
is
it's
that?
coming from Stragabor's mic. He's probably chatting with someone.
Ah.
How dare he? I need to pull out. There it is. Okay. Alright. So Shadow and technically Jack, you are partaking in a lovely opera titled The Fall of Tiamat, an opera sung in Giant, describing the evil dragon's queen's defeat at the Well of Dragons.
That's a weird opera. Singing giant. Okay.
Well, I mean, most operas are sung in Italian, so Giants are
Yeah.
Italian canon.
They you know how normally you have to project to hit everywhere in the theater? The Giants actually have to like tone it down a little so they don't hurt anyone's ears.
Wait, are giants singing or someone singing in giant?
Somebody singing in Giant.
Oh, that's less exciting.
Yeah.
I don't think giants would fit in the opera house.
A side note: have you ever heard Giants sing? My gosh, LeBron James can't sing for.
Oh god.
Whatever.
Is there any footage of Andre the Giant singing? I want to see this.
Probably. The man did get out and get freaking smashed. I mean, granted, he basically drank the entire inventory to get smashed and then flip a car. Yeah,
I think he was singing in The Princess Bride or something like that, I think.
No.
Did he?
No.
No, he did not.
I wish he did. That would have been great.
So during the intermission, you are aware that you need to head to Private Box C to meet your new contact, or meet your new person here. Stepping into the box, I wish they had figures for each of these characters, but for some reason they do not. So let me pull up this guy for you.
Okay.
Is a man who you recognize to be the suspense is killing, right?
Oh, totally. It's Volo.
That piece of shit. He has no money to pay us, but he can go to the opera.
Yeah, exactly.
Plot twist, he owns the opera house and he decided to give us the haunted mansion because he thought it would be more interesting.
Is
I
this
hate
very
this man
nice
already.
fellow?
I don't know who that is, but I don't like it.
He looks
a good
skeevy
man.
as fuck. I can smell him through this picture, and his fucking tag is Moneylender.
Yeah,
And he
I
has
know.
a dumb name like Mert.
I
He's
love
got
his
that,
I love his mustache.
Yeah, exactly. He's got
Just
that
give him
villainous.
Just gives him some
So,
pistols.
Taylors, you need some money? I got some money. Now, the interest rates may kill you. And when I say I may
Mert
kill you, I mean I'm
Moneylender's
going to send
badass,
someone to
dude.
kill you.
Oh, come on. He's probably a good person.
Joke's
Probably.
on you,
looks
Brett.
like-
He's a classic strength rogue.
He looks like a Disney villain, to be honest.
He looks like he's going to die of diabetes.
Oh no, he's got
Possibly.
that like.
He's old King Cole.
Right, so Mert, you actually recognize as being an old adventurer,
He's
and
got more
you
cushion for the pushing.
being very familiar with the city, also know that he's actually an old adventuring companion of Durnham, the owner of the Yawning Portal.
Right.
Mert happily hands you over a small pin, or hands both of you over a small pin of a harp in a crescent moon, for you to either put on your person or for you to hide away. And though he does cup your hand around it to indicate that it should be hidden for now. Before passing a small note quietly towards you. He doesn't seem like he's wanting to voice whatever interaction is going on here for some reason. But the note he hands you, opening it up, reads, one of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. She wears a violet flower behind her left ear. Locate her, find out if she knows any Zent agents in hiding, and write any details on the blank side of this bird. Release it to send it back to me. Thank you.
I'll just nod to.
He nods in return with that big smile that a jolly large man can do, before quietly telling you to enjoy the rest of the play, before making his way out of the private box.
So you have to go talk to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yes, I do.
I'll be
with,
honest, I'm surprised he actually came on Discord and replied.
oh, he did.
Oh no, he's a Harper agent.
Whoops.
How dare you assume he's a Harper? Maybe he just likes fine craftsmanship to pin.
That's true.
I feel as if I should be disturbed by that image.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally. Yeah.
Welcome to
So-
Strife's Head.
So with that unceremonious transaction, you have the choice to either enjoy the rest of the opera or to simply leave. Either way, or either is acceptable.
Oh, you know, I will enjoy the rest of the opera. For sure.
The opera goes spectacularly. Light Singer Theater, which is the theater you are in, gives a fantastic performance of it, and there is a small encore, all that good stuff. And at the end of it, the crowd makes itself out onto the streets of Castle War, dispersing quickly back into homes.
And I head back home and quickly change back into my normal garb.
And before you leave, Jack tries to get some of the clothing of the opera attendants or something.
More than likely.
I don't know. I'm just guessing
I
because
mean-
he's been after clothing the whole time.
Yeah, I gotta say, that sounds like an awesome opportunity for him to snag some costumes.
There you go, yeah.
I will say not, just because I'm messing around, but I'm wondering if that's what he would actually do in this situation.
I can message him later, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go with no for now, just to assume that he's not wanting to knock out somebody and steal their clothes that is walking on the street or in a place of business.
Oh, I was talking about the costumes of the stage performers, but yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not
They have a whole dressing rooms.
He wants Tiamat's costume in particular.
yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh,
I'm in
that'd be
handy
awesome.
for the bar. Be our mascot now.
Mhm.
Tiamat.
Yeah, but we have a mascot. We have a cat.
Yes,
Yes,
we have a
we do.
winged horned cat.
God damn it.
I swear to God, every hour I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to keep that horn. Just to mess.
As a side note, I like cats, but Watcher has a reason to not like cats.
You don't say.
Yeah, I mean, bird, cat.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
But also that.
But also-
So come nighttime, when it's time to finally settle in, all of you reconvene back at Troll Skull Manor to tuck in for the night, or to at least meet up before you head to your own individual homes or residences.
Well, we were in the Johnny Portal. I was trying to find that guy who sent me there.
Right. Right.
And I'm trying to sell the idea of a troll vault
To Durham.
I mean,
And I-
you got
oh,
so many
and-
trolls in here. Why not make money off of troll? I think. You
I
need
wish
some place
YouTube
to
would
put
take that
troll.
advice.
Oh god.
Right. Let's see. Actually, given the time, would you guys mind terribly if we wrap up here for the night? Rio, I can message you about the guy in particular, and Stregobor, if you actually want to like make a roll or something for trying to actually sell Durnham a troll vault,
Yeah.
just let me know.
I'm trying to think of a way to do this without using perception, because there's no like roll for greed. You know, like
You could do a
Privilege.
wisdom
I
save.
was saying,
Wisdom
wisdom save.
well, the wisdom's dog shit. And my charisma is terrible. My wisdom eventually will be just
Yeah,
normal.
so a wisdom save to resist greed. You know it's gonna fail, so why not?
I also have low wisdom. That terrifies me.
Are you? Yeah, depending on how hard you're wanting to sell Durnham on a vault.
I guess I'll go persuasion, even though like this is based off of money and the fact that trolls are valuable. That affects it.
Okay.
Also, if I find the guy that I'm looking for, I'm gonna say to Struggle that I know a person with a lot of money that he could set a ball to, so he comes to the meeting with me, because I don't want to do that alone.
With a 9 persuasion, he's definitely not going to change his bar anytime soon to incorporate a vault of some sort.
Just stares at you, just all
No,
stone
not-
cold and beady eyed.
Any sort of vault, a troll vault. That way you throw troll in vault and sell troll. Much money to be had.
He says it's more fun to throw them down that, and he points to the hole.
I cannot argue with that in the slightest, and I will buy him a drink.
Okay.
Good naturedly. Like
You'll
that,
buy
that-
the
that is
barkeeper a drink.
Hey,
I
bar
realize
creepers
that that's stupid, and I will just buy myself 2 drinks.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting to 10:45. If you guys don't mind terribly, I'm gonna wrap up here for the night, and I'll message
that's
Rio and
fine.
Stregobor about the meeting with Derval.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it works for me.
All right, cool. Thanks for playing, guys. I'll see you, or I'll talk to you guys over the week. Of course, I hope you guys had a little bit of fun, even if there wasn't any sort of combat involved in
Oh.
this at
Yeah,
all.
that's fine.
I'm about to say,
I'm
I
still laughing on.
enjoyed it.
It doesn't
I'm
mean
still laughing at the
combat.
screw joke. honestly.
Yeah, with this group, it's kind of hard not to have fun, even when nothing's going on.
Oh, I know. Right.
Yeah, I've learned over the years that D&D, whenever you have a 4-hour session, it's actually 2 hours of jokes and 2 hours of progression.
That makes it a
Yeah.
good session.
There
Are we doing the one shot next week?
Yes.
Yes, I believe.
I should be ready for that, but I will double check.
Okay. Don't forget that there is a separate Roll20 game for that. To make sure to click the link from Grimm's game.
Yeah, already
Yes.
have built.
Would it
I'm
be
bringing my
alright if I
Kobold
saw-
Fighter.
Yeah, the Kobold, I'm pretty sure is fine. I think if
Yeah.
that was what your question was. Shadow, what was your question? Sorry.
Would it be okay if I missed the one shot?
No, go for it. It's all right.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna. My mom coming in, so.
It's all good.
Perfect. Yeah,
All right.
no worries. Yeah, any one shot that I host is optional, and I think that goes equal for anybody else that wants to host a one shot during our game time. Because you guys can, if you wanted to get practice, like being a DM or something, feel free to let me know that you want to host something at some point. But
Yeah, I just plan on killing all these guys.
yeah.
Actually, I have a quick question about that one shot. It's pure combat, right?
Sorry, what?
The one shot is pure combat.
Basically, yeah.
And also, are we going to rest between combats like a dungeon, or?
I would
have
actually
to-
highly recommend it.
Okay, so we can go all in all the fights. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and I recommend that.
Okay. Cool. All right, I'll
Sounds like
catch
it's
you
gonna be
guys.
a toughie.
I'll catch you later, Hylock. You're I can't talk. I'm sorry.
You sound like you're on helium.
We broke the fucking claptrap.
You know, I've recently learned that I can just mute a person for the whole server.
I
That
Don't
sounds
tell
like a
anyone
great idea. Let's
There you
do
go.
that too. I don't know.
We should do it to claptrap.
Again,
Great
you should mess with
idea.
someone who doesn't have admin powers.
Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you guys.
Catch you later.
Later.
Yeah.
peace,
Catch you later, Hylock. And they already left.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
this is an
Yes,
amazing
Blue.
party.
Oh, God.
You sound like a helium balloon.
Honestly, I can only do so much with a voice modulator. So
How does a kobold speak?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
how-
motherfucker.
That's a goblin.
No, that's the kobold. That was Commando Kobold, in fact. He was the one that went with motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the one who
Uh,
almost killed us.
Yap, yap.
You can do it any way you like. Personally, I would have gone with a nasally in tone.
Yap, yap.
Easily.
Fun.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
catch you guys.
Catch you
I'll
later.
catch
Yeah.
you guys later.
Catch you later, John.
Yeah,
Bye.
I gotta get going.
Bye.
I need a freaking rest of my
Bye.
throat really bad.
Yeah, see you guys.
Catch y'all
Take
later.
care. Bye bye.
And with that all said, that wraps up this session, kids, and I hope you all enjoyed. As usual, if you guys are trying to find the archives and you find bits missing at the end, do not worry, because I will have the recording up shortly after everything's said and done and uploaded. Just because I don't freaking trust the streams on either Twitch or YouTube anymore, as I said. But once again, thank you all for watching. And as usual, if you like the video, be sure to, if you're watching from YouTube, throw a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, just share it around with your friends, especially if they're really interested into just getting into D&D and want to find out, what the group dynamic could end up being like. Like, the sessions I have on my streams, on my YouTube channel, I I honestly have them up there because they are my fun games. They are the games where we just dick around and have the most fun, and it's what I expect out of my D&D games. And what I really hope others find as a just fine example of them. Granted, our roleplay and our in-jokes get a little crazy from now and then. Well said, I'm not kidding, I gotta rest my damn throat, if you can't tell. Once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then.